epic and fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, epic fantasy. There's a little
Fuck
papa,
you guys.
like it was really
Yeah.
big.
Why
deal.
don't
Sounds
you
legit.
just sing the music?
You
Well,
don't
because he's
know.
supposed to be DMing, so he'll have to say words. Hey,
Yeah, and I'm
Troa,
the
can
DJ.
you
Words,
send me
punchline.
can you send me that picture of the map again so I can turn it into a fucking map?
Ooh, Celtic.
Yeah, I'm actually just trying to remember where I put that folder in the specific place where I wouldn't lose it, and now I can't find it.
Did you
Yeah,
check your
like-
pockets?
There it is, DM stuff.
Yeah, because you're gonna.
It's medieval
Mid-magic.
Celtic adventure music.
Celtic yodeling? Cool.
Epic yodeling.
Epic yodeling remixes?
Meredith
nice
Fairborn
dubstep
is gonna
yodeling.
have to go on a back burner for a little bit.
What?
Step yodeling.
It's my character. The new character I need is named Meredith Fairborn.
Bearborn.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was
So
cool.
like a
Is that like-
bear conceived and gave birth.
Does she
to
have bear
her?
arms?
Pretty much, she can literally smash your face in with her fist. You get to think?
Her bear arms?
Her arms literally. They're
Well,
Very and
she's
bear-like?
from the mountain. She's a fucking mountain dwarf. Like, come
She's
on.
She's an entire mountain and a bear?
She's a grizzle bear. Yes, she will fucking wreck your shit. Let's go. But I'm gonna wait till Rex dies to, switch her so I can focus. Cause
Well, so you can
I hope
play the other character.
it'll confuse me to play two characters. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't
because
have
I
to
get
play
sad.
two characters. She
Can I
can
just,
die
like,
having a
so
panic attack in
fucking
space?
easy. So easy. You know my skill
See,
at
but
killing
then
characters?
my panic. Okay, you want to know what?
The
Kill me this
space
episode.
panic attack?
I'm gonna wait. Are you live right now?
No way.
Are you live?
We're live.
Okay.
Violently murder
Okay,
me.
I want you to try your fucking hardest to kill me because I'm gonna try my hardest not to fucking die because I am
I
like
can,
that.
I can do that very
What happened
easily
last
right
time?
now.
It's called hand wavium.
It's called the-
It's a magical
How are you
power.
going to sustain your oxygen for the next 2 months that people are in stasis?
Have a heart
because-
attack instantly.
We're discussing whether or
No,
not.
that's it.
No, because Bud doesn't
We
want to
can just-
die. Bud likes
Yeah.
his character.
Well,
I
maybe
believe.
Bud sucks all of your green juice off so he can
Well, here's-
survive. But no one
here's the
knows
problem.
that's what happened except for him.
In order to run a one-off game, because I don't want to rush too much for time, but if we're going to get through the session, we can't spend the next hour talking about what we're going to do about you.
Yeah. So
No, that's why I was gonna be
So-
like, we can do this like
So-
naturally.
there
Rex-
are two very simple choices. Put the character aside and worry about it after tonight. Kill the character now, or have the character get absorbed into the illusion. So either die, join us, or put the character aside and play it.
die, join us.
Join us.
Or-
Join us.
So,
Public execution.
you can choose to play that character for this session, and that'll help to inform you whether or not you want to bring her out or to keep your original character. I recommend playing with your new character to make that determination.
Yeah.
I have an idea. What if Rex and Bud start talking on the pig, like when role playing or whatever? Bud decides he wants to stay, but Rex says that she's not going back to where the blue thing is. So she drops Bud off near the top of the dungeon. The blue thing doesn't come for him, and then she flies off, and her character technically gets to live, but we never see her again.
Well, the thing is, Bud wants the ship, and I have the ship.
Oh.
So-
There is a 0% possibility of Bud getting that ship.
No, you don't make that determination.
Yeah,
So-
he already bought that ship. Like, he
So-
bought it.
No.
Okay.
I meant
Alternate
this
plan.
session.
So
What I'm saying is everything we're doing this session is just kind of a fun
everything
side
is
thing
completely independent.
Okay.
Okay.
to let
so-
everyone try their characters. That's
So
what
what's-
we're
Okay.
saying is it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about it now.
That's for the next episode. Okay. So next episode.
Whatever Nuff Butter gave to me, make it rapid. I just want to kill this character off. She is a monstrosity.
Yeah, there is that too. So
I want to know what the fuck I have.
So Rex, next
Space
episode, we'll spend time focused around Bud and what did you call her? You just called her Rex, right?
Yeah, it's just Rex.
Bud and Rex, they're floating out in space, okay? And that's just what's happening right now, independent of what you guys are about to experience.
Okay. Does Lunar get to keep her kitty?
Like,
I really want Lunar to keep her kitty.
That's
I'm
That's
so
something
that's
we
all,
can-
all of this stuff is gonna. This is all for next week. This is all for next session, though. This is.
What
this
exactly are we
just
doing
setting
this
up?
session?
so
Setting
like a
up
one-off thing.
this is essentially a one-off. That's why Troa is guest DMing. And like I don't even have a character. I'm basically gonna just help him to actually make sure Fantasy Ground is working the whole time.
I mean,
And-
story
and
ways. Like, are we all having a
roleplay.
team or something?
What?
Just let it
Also-
happen, guys. Just let it happen.
You're gonna have to
If
let
you want
him
my camera
introduce
on,
it. Yeah.
I can turn a
Okay.
camera on if you want, Joe.
What?
Do you want me to stream my? You want my face up on your stream somewhere? Is there a way I could do that?
Yeah,
God,
if
you're
you
gonna
if
scare
you
away
want
all the
to, you could do that.
How do I do that? What's the easiest way to do that right now?
Devil's lettuce.
It's just let's focus on introducing, honestly, and then I mean we could always Skype each other, but then I'd like capture the Skype screen. That might
Okay.
work. I hate that I'm using the word Skype like as a real thing, like an idea
A verb.
of something to do.
I mean, to be fair, Skype isn't. Other than Skype being, you never want any clothes, it's not that bad.
I didn't mind it before Windows bought it. As
Skype
much.
never dies.
Do I
Okay.
have you on Skype, dude?
Probably not. Probably
Alright, I'm gonna
not.
text
So
you
I'm gonna
in
focus on getting
Discord.
this map up, and then you can send me that. I'll sort that out in the background. You go ahead and
Yeah.
start introducing the story.
Okay.
Gonna be like a trumpet solo or something.
So as you remember, the last thing everybody remembers was a lot of exploding, a strange blue sphere floating out in space where the ship used to be, and then darkness.
Let me
The sphere pulled you inside of it. You hear a little ding, like someone just dinged a bell, and a voice pops up. Congratulations! You have suffered devastating damage. Your health has been reduced by 10,000 hit points. Your body has died. Immortality drive activated. Soul vessel reconstruction begun. Would you like to play a game while you wait? Everyone in
Absolutely.
front of their physical bodies sees a prompt appear with a yes and a no.
Absolutely.
My character starts screaming no because she's a small child and does not understand what's happening right now.
It's a game. Play the game. You're a child.
Would you like to play a game?
Not if you're gonna say it like that.
Wait, if it's Saw, I ain't fucking dealing with this.
You guys- Your characters
every
have
time you
no
have a
context
concern-
for Saw.
When
You're
you
gonna make
say,
this go
Not
by,
culturally
whatever.
exist.
however, the context exists. Your character is concerned, and the message amends itself and says, "Would you like to play a safe game?"
Now,
I think my character is
Yeah,
trying to go for the
yeah.
fact that she somehow just died by getting eaten by a blue orb.
Okay, well, you should probably just roll intelligence for whether or not you actually understand that's what's happening.
You said that I died.
But
Oh, shit.
yes, but you can roll intelligence for whether or not this actually affects you on an intellectual level, because your intelligence level is like fucking 3, right?
Roll your
Okay, but
intelligence, and
I have
I'll tell you how your
wisdom.
character
Wisdom
perceives
gives you
it.
the power to understand what's happening around you. Intelligence is your book smarts.
Well, roll your wisdom then.
Okay.
Roll
wisdom
something.
save. Whop.
Oh Jesus!
Okay,
You have a deep
Very
understanding.
Natural
This-
20.
this thing is trying to heal you, and it's asking you if you want to be entertained while you wait, because it's going to take some time.
What happened to Kitty?
Oh.
you are one with the cat. Your meat has mixed with its meat.
No, I like that. Your
That's
meat has
sad.
mixed
I
with the meat
sense
of
the
the cat.
cat in my mind.
Well,
Well,
you have
just
two
one
choices.
giant
You have
squishy.
boredom, or you have play a game.
I have cat.
Okay.
So-
She's
Yeah.
trying desperately to keep
So-
this cat.
By the way,
my character
Troa,
wants to know what happened to the
Troa.
cat.
A small present opens up in front of you, and a cat doll appears, and then a cat appears right next to you, with the word "cat" over it, like a font appearing on top of it.
Are you
You're
saying the
new.
cat doll is alive?
The cat doll turned into a little cat, like when you take an item out of your inventory in a game and it turns into a pet. Now you have one, and it says "cat" over its head.
What does the cat look like? Does it look like the Displacer Beast, or does it look like a different cat?
It looks like a small black cat.
Oh,
My character goes,
You
"Are you the
lost.
kitty?"
You again find yourself forced to look at the screen that says, "Would you like to play a game? Yes or no?"
My character ignores the screen and starts groping for the cat with
Okay.
his hands.
Alright,
You
so
can-
while
you can
that
play with the cat.
occurs,
Everybody else that is not playing
Yes,
with the cat,
moving on. I would like to play a very violent game.
there's a huge flash of light. You find yourself on a long, narrow strip of stone about 10 feet wide. In all directions except in front of you, you see a beautiful, crystal clear lake reflecting a sunny sky with the sun low close to the horizon, pink clouds dotting everywhere around. Directly in front of you, far off in the distance, in front of a bunch of mountains and trees, you see an enormous stone structure. Between you and the stone structure on this long, narrow path is an old man with a large yellow exclamation mark floating over his head.
oh no. Oh no. You wanted to play a fucking adventure
Sword Art
game?
Online.
Really? My life's already an adventure. I don't need this.
Online.
Take me to a pub, you monster.
Well, I mean, you don't have to walk down the path. There's the lake and the mountains, but it's really far off in the distance.
this has become the episode where everyone chooses to independently do different things that have no relation to what you
I
were trying to
choose-
get them to do.
I would like to go.
Welcome to
talk
my
the
life,
old
Troll.
man.
Honestly,
Okay.
if you let my
You
character
wanna
dress
know
like
what?
that,
I would
it'd be
like
a
to
lot
move
more
along,
fun.
please.
As soon as when you approach the old man, he's wearing a hood. He appears old. You see this big long beard coming out of the front of the road. He turns around and says, "Oh, I didn't see you there.
God.
Come closer." Do you come closer?
Yes, I will move. I will move very
It's
uncomfortably
gone.
close.
You look
We can
underneath
just
the hood
take the whole
and you
component
see
apart.
There you go.
you see a face of pure evil and darkness. Black eyes dotted with stars that look like you're peering into the deepest depths of the universe. Or it looks like he has some really close black shit on his face. It really depends on how you perceive it, but he's super ugly.
Super.
And he
ugly.
says, "Many years
Mood.
ago, I did something. From that temple, I stole the treasure. And I used it to kill all of the gods in the universe. And I destroyed everything. But I regret my decision. For now, I'm alone. So I came back here. And I ask you to go into the temple and steal the treasure that my younger self will use to destroy the universe. Will you help me?" And he
Yeah,
just freezes in
sure.
place, pointing off at the temple like he's frozen.
Oh, question. Am I my character yet? Like,
You are the
Just like-
character. Everyone currently that doesn't know what they are look like a disembodied humanoid shape.
okay, so I'm just like a neutral gray blob of meat.
Yes, but the moment you become aware of that, you get a screen in front of you that says, "Please select body."
Okay, cool. So I can pick my character now.
Everybody now, what with the old man waiting and frozen in space, gets a character creator in front of them. With a
Lol,
full
it's like
option.
Fucking Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
He
Skyrim.
should have just
Everything
made us wake up in a
pauses.
wagon like Tom.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
you're
was, that's a
awake.
good option for our next one off. Just like steal the beginning of Skyrim
Oh, you're
entirely.
I love that thing where the movie ends and it goes to black and then they wake up in Skyrim. I freaking love that meme. Alright,
My
so
character
everyone now,
Oh.
you basically can use the character you had before or a new one you've created, as long as you're level 5. You can be
My
lower if
character
you
yells,
want.
"I am Shell," and starts mashing the X button on the top of the window.
You now look like your optimized self.
To my,
What does my optimized self look like? Am I not 7 anymore?
You know that whole residual self-image thing from the Matrix? Since you just demanded to look like yourself, you look like however you think you look. At the time you said it.
That's a
Oh,
dangerous
take
game
the
to play
red
with
pill or
me.
the blue pill?
It's a dangerous game to play with an intellectual 7-year-old.
Yes.
Doesn't,
What are you doing, son?
she doesn't really know what she looks like. I don't think she's seen in a mirror. Oh fuck.
Yeah, those are...
Ooh, you
Yeah,
fucked
Yeah, there's a
up
very
there,
good
big
chance
boy.
you're going to get something that doesn't look
Okay,
remotely
okay,
like you
so-
in this experiment.
So I look like myself. Now I'm Grace.
You look
Thrill. Alright, cool.
you look like an orc, but you look like you're in 64-bit graphics somewhere in a system that's real life.
Oh god, that must be really painful being 64-bit.
Well, that's just what she looks like. Your body still feels like a body.
Okay. I mean, but what is a body, really? It's just a meat sack with electrical impulses.
Well, right now you're just playing a digital game.
Hey,
The
okay,
old man-
So what we
So-
make here
the old
doesn't
man starts
correspond to
recycling
what
his
we come out
speech.
as.
Okay, so he told us to go. Are we all together, or are we each doing this ourselves?
Well, what I'm saying is, for the purpose of this session, you guys can look like whatever you want. It really doesn't matter.
Can
Your
I
skills-
be quadruped?
Oh, yeah, as long as you don't change the way your character works, that's fine.
I think being a quadruped
Okay.
would probably change the way my character works.
Well, then you
Okay.
wouldn't be able to use those abilities
So-
that you would lose by being a quadruped.
captures.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm me now, and what did he wanted us to go steal something? He wanted us to Indiana Jones something.
All right, so you get another prompt in front of you with a description of what he just said. The old god of death has asked you to stop him from making a mistake that caused the destruction of the universe. Will you accept? Crest reward,
Yes,
1,000 gold.
Cool. Point me in the direction of the temple where the thing's at.
Okay. Does anyone not accept the quest?
My character does not notice the quest.
All right. There's a shiny ball floating in front of your character that leads her towards the quest.
My character attempts to pounce on it.
Excellent. All right, we have a laser pointer here. It'll always be just a few feet
There's
away
just always
from.
a laser pointer, just a little ways ahead, which makes the cat follow the laser pointer, which then makes Shell follow the cat, which allows us to continue
My
the story.
character is quadruped now, so she's going to try to pounce on it with the cat.
Oh, you became a quadruped?
Yes.
So do you walk towards the?
Okay.
How about this? Anytime you're not in combat, you're a quadruped. As soon as you enter combat, you resume your original form and you fight as you normally would.
I'll accept that.
Okay, excellent. All right,
Otherwise-
so
otherwise we would have had
you
to have spent a
accept it
lot
and you
more
like it.
time on your character creation.
I'm hoping the character creation gets reset when we wake up from this video game, because we're playing a video
yeah,
game.
when we
You really
after
should
we
not
end
give my
this-
character the power to create herself. She's going to do a bad job.
No, after this, the machine will create your body however you want, but you'll have like the whole 2 weeks to figure out what you want.
Again, you're playing a dangerous game.
That's fine.
So you get
It's a
to the,
dangerous game, as long as you're having
You get
fun.
close to this,
That's all that
and you
matters.
realize the structure was a lot larger than it looked. It was about twice as far away as it appeared at first glance. So
What
you
does it
walk
look
a
like?
good 2 miles. It's a humongous stone structure. For real world perspective, kind of Mayan in the way it looks, like the basic
So-
design,
Okay, so it's
but
like
it's like 9 or 10 stories tall.
Here,
Uh,
what I should be doing, since you don't have any visuals, is just doodling this shit, right?
you
yeah.
should.
Yeah, I'm gonna doodle shit. One second.
As you
Yes,
get
you
close,
should.
you see there's a bunch of the platform widens out into a long, narrow, like a much bigger block of stone, almost the size of half a city block, leading up to this huge door. Now you're looking up; it's about 9 or 10 stories tall. When you look to the left and the right, off to the left, you can see this enormous structure touches the mountain. Off to the right, it disappears into the ocean. There's vines and moss and a sweet smell that's kind of like flowers and a little bit of rot in the air.
Oh wait.
Cool. My character
Headphones?
is very fed up with the peasants that are standing behind me and wants to get on with this. She doesn't know where she is, and she's tired of dealing with peasants and old men. So let's march straight into the what I assume there's a door.
Yeah, there's a massive stone door with a giant circle and a red jewel in the center of it.
Okay, so it's a closed door?
Yes, it is a closed door.
Okay, I would like to go up to it and touch the crystal. Assumptions here.
You touch the crystal and it says pay cost to enter, yes or no?
Can I ask the door what the cost to enter is?
It says, yeah, it says
No,
blood.
I don't actually want to know. I want to just say yes, because my family can obviously afford this.
Okay, the jewel lashes out tendrils around your arm, and you feel blood being sucked out of your hands. About as much as you were
Scream
doing.
very loudly, this is not what I meant.
It lets go, you seem completely healed, but you are a little lightheaded. The jewel falls to the ground, and the door cracks open. Dust streams out, and you can see a light shining out from inside the door. It's just slightly ajar.
So it's like a big... Okay, so it's like slit open slightly.
Yeah, like it just opened a little bit, you know, like you hear the stone grinding as it pops open. Almost like the lock was what was holding it closed all the way, and the lock just came undone.
Well, I would like to put the jewel in my pocket and then push the door open.
All
Hey,
right.
Dave. How you doing? Welcome.
In the upper right corner of your vision, you see a thing that goes from a number 0 you hadn't noticed before that jumps up to 500.
Also, I'm assuming that's how much money I have.
Yes.
All right, so I'm drawing the Mayan temple right now. Okay, so look
Yeah,
like
see it.
this. Yeah.
Where's this drawing located?
Yeah.
Said I can't see
I'm
it.
gonna post it.
doing it on my stream. All
Does
right.
anyone else want to do anything outside the temple before
All right.
opening the door or going in?
Does the Mayan temple have a top hat? Can I draw a top hat on it?
You know what? Now that you mention it, it does have a top hat, but it's very difficult to see. It looks like part of the structure.
Okay.
It's a big
And
stone.
as the further out it goes, it kind of gets it's tallest in the middle and tapers out as it goes off to the left and the right.
What?
Like
Tallest
it
in the middle?
plateaus. Yeah, like it's really
How
high, and
top
then
hat
it
works.
No, I meant the building itself.
I thought you meant the hat, and I'm like, how is?
Oh
the,
no.
How is
No,
the
the
hat
top hat's
taller?
just a top
well,
hat.
I mean, like that. Then it's just a
It is-
witch's
it is-
hat,
okay,
right?
so-
Taller
it's
in the
made
middle.
out of stone.
All right, so I pushed open the door. Yes.
You push open the door, you hear stone grinding, but the door does open with very little force.
Well, what do I see inside the door?
Does everyone else step inside?
That depends. Is my cat inside the dungeon?
Your cat's looking at the door like it wants to go in, and its tail is lashing back and forth.
My character rubs against the cat with her face.
It rubs back and meows and then licks your nose. You hear a tone in your head that goes, ding, cat affinity +1.
My character's happy and picks up the cat and walks into the dungeon.
All right. The light, everyone else, let me know when everyone walks in.
All right. Did I get this? Did I get this right, Eric?
Where are we looking?
With a witch
On my
hat?
stream.
Oh, hold on, I had too many notes up, sorry. Oh, you know what? That's perfect. It's really not what I was thinking, but it's perfect, and that's what it looks like now.
You should give it an evil face, so that way it looks like, an evil mountain.
Everyone make a perception check.
Okay, give me.
If you want to use something instead of it, just tell me what you're using and why, and we'll make a roll.
Fuck, I'm not very perceptive. Oh, this looks like a nice old place. Let's go.
Everyone did a real dumb.
My
Oh,
character
wow.
has a
Right.
good wisdom. She's just not caring.
There's some really crude writing on the door, and you kind of look at it and you think it says universe destroying weapon, be careful.
Cool,
Would
cool.
that be a perception check?
Was
That was
That's the
what your
Yeah.
failed perception check thought you just read. Universe
Can
destroying
I-
weapon, please be careful.
Can I use an Arcana roll to see if I know what the fuck it's talking about?
Arcana or
Destroying weapon
religion?
Okay,
What
let's
language
see
is it
here.
written in?
It is written in a mixture of common and draconic.
Okay.
And it's
Oh,
weird
why
because it
do
gives you a
you
headache.
to,
If you know both
subscribe
languages,
off
it
of
kind of gives you a
do.
headache to look at it. You know that thing where you look at a word and inside that word there's another word, like in the spaces?
Ooh,
It's like that, and one of them is common and the other
Sounds
one
like
is
a
draconic.
hangover.
Fuck,
It is.
I'm
It's
having a hangover.
really hard to read.
Wait, so then I'm having a hangover.
TCP hangover.
No, you're not having a hangover. A hangover is caused by extreme dehydration. You are not dehydrated.
Oh, well,
It's a
I'm
difference.
having a
You have a-
headache.
You don't even
Yes.
exist. You
Oh,
don't
then I'm
even
having a
exist.
headache because I know draconic and common. So
You get a little. It only hurts when you look at it. The moment you look away, the headache stops.
What?
okay, well then I look away from me and go fucking roll.
Someone else? Does anyone else want to try to read it, or do you want to go inside?
Oh, did I learn anything
have to
from
roll
my
again?
Arcana roll?
The 15. Yes, you did get something for the 15. You heard a tale once about tired gods going to sleep in a temple, a top hat temple, and you can't remember
a top
anything
hat
more than
temple.
that.
Okay.
Cool. That doesn't. I'm still confused, but all right. So anyway, what do I see inside the
All right.
temple?
What do you? Yeah. Tell us.
As you enter the
what we
room,
see.
sweet, delicious smells assault you. As your eyes adjust to the light, a
Say it
massive.
again?
I said, a sweet, delicious smells assault your senses. After you walked into the room, your eyes slowly start to adjust to the difference in light. You notice massive stone tapestries decorating the walls. The bottoms of the walls, you see hundreds upon hundreds of weapons on weapon racks, swords, bows, staves, shields, everything you can imagine. The floor itself is covered in beautiful
Lava?
carpets with
Damn.
It's a stone floor covered in very nice soft carpets with good designs. All around the room are a variety of tables with sweet-smelling foods, savory-smelling foods, everything you can imagine. You're pretty sure every table is a different culture's popular food.
Well,
Cool.
right
That
now
sounds
I'm
intoxicating
drawing.
and
I'm
delicious.
drawing. These
Sounds like
are cinnamon rolls.
fucking
Okay, to
good
be
way to-
clear, cinnamon rolls. Just so you know.
Sounds like a good trap, or or the Fae offering me dinner so I can never leave. That's what that sounds like.
All right.
Sounds kind of like
Well,
one of
does
those.
somebody want to make a check to figure out what this is?
I would just like to come in a rapier and hold that in my hand as I walk further down the room.
It's kind of like a big. It's a big room, like a dining hall.
Drawing a taco banner.
Is there a throne or something towards the back of it?
No, there's two doors leading opposite where you came in. To the left and to the right on the opposite wall, there are doors leading out.
Do I notice anything different between them?
Is it fair to say that at least one of those banners has tacos on it?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
I just want to
As a
make
matter
sure
of
my
fact, under
art
the
is
taco
accurate.
banner, there is a spread of a variety of popular Mexican foods.
Okay, I'll draw that. Cool, thanks.
My character throws caution to the wind and dives straight for the orc food.
All right, it is delicious, and now that you've eaten the food, you will have 20 temporary health.
Huzzah.
At the expense of all their other health, right?
No. The way temporary health works is you keep it indefinitely until you lose it, but you can't heal it. Once it's off, it's off. So it's just a little extra.
It's a big burrito in the middle of the table. It's already pre-cut. There's
are there
three
Anyone else that
slices,
eats the
just
food
FYI.
will get the same bonus.
Shit. Fucking, let's go, mate. Let's go eat the food.
Oh
Just
my
start
God.
over. I waddle over to get a fucking burrito.
See, sometimes you need a really stupid character to set off all the traps for you guys.
You have discovered Hero's Feet. You are now well fed. While well fed, you will have 20 additional hit points.
Yay.
My character begrudgingly grabs an apple off the table and wipes it off
Hey,
on their.
can I ask a question? On the orc food table,
What's the
could there
question?
be actual heroes' feet?
Yes, there's Hero's Feet, and there's a dish there, and it's called Chili Fire Surprise, and it's made out of ice worms and fire rocks. When you
My
eat
character
it,
picks
you're
up the hero's feet and says, "My dad used to make these." Then she gets kind of wistful about her parents.
When you eat it, your asshole burns 20 minutes later.
when you bite into it, you have a sudden sense of the hero it used to belong to.
Probably.
My character is very happy about this.
He saved the village from being killed by orcs, but then died of syphilis. He got from an orc.
This is
My
God.
character starts giggling to themselves.
That's why you don't sleep with orcs, or you get syphilis. Orc syphilis.
No, the rule is after sleeping with an orc, you go to a cleric and pay them to cast Remove Disease. That's the moral.
The moral-
Oh no, you learn remove disease specifically so you can fuck orcs without
Yeah,
reproach.
God, it's a Klingon
Alright, so you-
delicacy.
Who was it that wanted to know?
Jock is a
That wanted to
clear
look at the two different doors?
Like to see if there's any noticeable difference between the doors.
Yeah.
Also,
Which
2
stat are you
points
going
to
to
whoever
use?
said Jack.
And
Alright. Which
tell me what you want to
Whoever
roll.
said Gok was a Klingon delicacy gets 2 points.
what?
Pandora.
That would be
You
me.
Nothing. I'm
get
kidding.
that.
Oh,
I'm the
well, you
ethereal
don't get any points.
beast commenting on the story while
Ethereal
I
beast?
unusually don't DM.
Joe, I've created an avatar for you. You can use it if you want.
Really?
I have it
Really? You have
prepared.
an
Yeah.
avatar for me?
Yeah,
Which one?
there's a character I created called Necron Deathforge. Just pull him up. There's a statue in the room made of stone. And it looks like a dwarf with a huge beard and half-plate armor.
What's that? I have to.
It's in reference to the doors that I asked
For the
to look at.
record, Joe, you are a cleric of the goddess of pain, Lorelia. You are also a necromancer. And your favorite thing in the world is to cause pain and suffering to others and please your goddess.
Okay, well, this is going to be interesting to roleplay.
Also, fun thing to notice, something I wrote into this character, and you'll know this now. They have a special. It's the grave domain. If someone is at 0 health, you get maximum healing when you cast your spell. So if they're almost dead, you finish killing them and then you heal them for full.
What?
If someone is at 0 health, like exactly at 0, when you cast a heal spell, you get the maximum effect out of the spell.
Basically, you can revive them.
Cleric of the Grave, right?
So yeah,
Max
so you
revive.
can use your knife to bring them down to 0 health if they just have a couple, and then use your heal to heal them up all the way. Then you get to please your goddess by causing pain, and you still heal them.
Kinky and nice.
Yeah.
He's mean. He's not a nice guy. I created a
To-
very evil
To be
cleric.
clear, this is not a character I would normally roleplay. Which room are we in?
Just always pretend like everything smells bad. That's how you play an evil
So-
character.
What?
We're in room number
Are we
1.
starting on the north of the map or the south of the map?
We're starting on the south of the map.
Okay, so
And if someone wanted to look at the doors, roll perception or any skill you want instead to justify how you're examining the doors.
Perception. Oh god, here we go again.
Backflip.
Oh, I did okay.
Are we rolling?
You said you wanted to examine the difference between the doors, and I said, okay, roll the skill and tell me the number. Like, what are you using?
Okay,
She
I'm
used
rolling
perception.
Arcana, and it's
Okay,
18.
1 second. Okay,
I'm sharing the map with you guys.
What's that?
Sharing
Simplified
the
one
map
on
with
map.
you guys.
One door that you find has a symbol on it that says "Forbidden from Front," and the other door says.
But yeah, if you wanted, you could actually just watch it from inside. That might be easier.
Treasure Boom.
Okay, which one? Okay, so one of them says
I know it's
forbidden
not
from
super
front on it,
uncomfortable
or just forbidden?
Yeah, Forbidden Front is what it says. That's the door on the right. The door on the left says Treasure Boom.
Okay, so I want to go into the treasure room then.
Okay. Does everyone go into the... so all the doors, as you open them, it looks like you're looking into a room where the lighting doesn't match up, and you can never quite see into the room until after you've stepped inside.
Does dark vision do anything about that?
No. It's just like when you're looking into your house when it's too bright outside. You always feel like your eyes can't adjust until you get in. The zone hasn't loaded.
The zone hasn't loaded. What? Did you guys get the picture? What happened?
All right, you step into room number. You step into the treasure boom room, right?
So all I see is a square right now, and I don't see our
With a
little
keyhole.
icons
That's
or
all
So
I
anything.
see.
drag your character from the battle.
Hold on
tracker.
1 second, guys. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on.
Okay.
So, guys, go ahead and drag your characters onto the map now from the battle tracker.
From the
You can
battle
put yourself
tracker.
anywhere in room 1.
Wait. Battle.
See that little sword?
What?
Did you not know that existed this whole time?
No.
Oh.
I can. How do I? How,
this is-
how do you do? How do you?
How does
Rex
one?
is broken now.
What?
How do?
Your voice is broken? Oh, Rex is
Rex
broken.
is broken.
Yeah, and welcome,
Oh.
bud.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh,
How
I've
do
been
I?
here. I'm just listening.
How do I add? That's a combat tracker. Wait. I'm confused. Fuck. How do I work this?
You know, while you're figuring that out, I need to take some meds for my back. I will be back in like 2 minutes, guys. All
He
right.
said back.
Oh shit! It's my turn. Can I play the bagpipes to see
Alright,
if the
I'm
doors
back.
will open?
Welcome back. Yeah, you can play the bagpipes. You want to change the music playing?
Yes.
All right, you got to roll
Wait.
performance to pick
Oh
how
no!
good it is.
Please,
Sorry.
please,
Sorry,
please be fucking amazing. Performance.
Yeah.
Oh god, please be cool. Fuck! I was gonna play some epic bagpipe music.
Yeah,
I can't play it.
You need to play like the band camp equivalent of bagpipe music. I'm sorry. When you try and perform, you know, that's what you get.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
I was
had a
gonna play
phone
some
call.
really good music.
So
but
what's
I-
up? So what are we
It's
doing?
okay. Just queue up
Oh.
one
I wanted to
bad
go into the
one,
treasure
and
room.
then it can
so,
slowly
like,
improve as you warm up.
Bad. Hold on.
Okay, so which characters are we working with here? It looks like that one. So
Alright, so
who's?
we went into the treasure
Oh,
room.
Meredith.
right?
You just
Muted
use
my
the
mic.
same picture. Okay,
Yo, I am back.
welcome back.
Okay, so how do I get my I only see a little bit of map. How do I get my icon on there? And did we go into the treasure room? What are we doing?
Yes, you are going into the room that said Treasure Boom, BOOM on it.
Bullshit!
Treasure
You said
Doom.
treasure room.
Treasure Doom.
No, I said Treasure Boom.
I don't know.
And you only rolled a 14, so your misunderstanding is understandable.
So
What do you mean? I got an 18.
Anyway,
Listen to
got
this
four-
music.
I got 18
I'm
after
so
my
happy right
modifier.
now.
okay, it says Treasure Bang.
Alright, fine. Whatever. I'm going in there. Fine. How do I get my little
room-
icon onto the thing?
I don't know.
Pipes.
What? Do you want to ask? Meredith to stop playing her
I just don't
instrument?
understand why they're bagpipes.
She was playing bagpipes.
I was playing bagpipes.
What's wrong with bagpipes? You have
I was
something against
hoping I was good so I
bagpipes?
could
She
show you
rolled
guys
poorly.
I was
the
All right.
song,
so
but
confused.
I ended up rolling a 4. Oh.
I was just so confused.
You got
Good job,
bagpipe.
Andorra. Thank you so much.
No
Fuck.
worries. What did I do?
Where am
Did I do it
Where's my
bad?
icon?
You put shit on the fucking map. That was awesome.
There you go. I'm working on it.
I tried to
I
do
don't
it.
know. I tried to do it and I can't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't think we have permission.
All
Did I
right.
die or
You
something?
guys should be able to move your shit now. All right. So
So,
Okay, so,
you also,
treasure
for your
boom,
18, there are some other doors you think that might be hidden in this room.
So what door are we looking at, or did we already go? in the
You
treasure?
already walked in there, so I'm going to tell you what's in the room now. The room smells musty, sickeningly sweet, like rotting flesh. It's covered in square stone tiles. In the center, there's a narrow pedestal with an item just sitting on top of it.
Which door did they go to?
So is it
The
like
one on the left.
Aladdin,
The
like
leftmost? Okay.
Yeah.
All
the
right.
Aladdin like lion cave thing type stuff, or is it just like a square stone
It's a bunch of squares. Like every room, the floor, the ceiling, the wall. The floor's about the ceiling's about 7 feet high. Perfectly
Okay.
square stone tiles, almost exactly like you see on the map.
Okay.
It even
At all.
smells kind of like. It looks like a trap.
It looked like a trap
Okay.
from the moment I walked in, but
Alright.
I'm
So everyone's at the
Just
door?
Thrill, and I
Is
don't
everyone
care.
at the door?
Yeah, everyone went in, but no traps have been triggered. But everyone's right inside the door,
like right here,
Okay.
like inside the door, not in the doorway.
like right where I'm
Yeah,
standing.
right.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. Where Shell's character is right now. That's
There you
that's
go.
the
I
area I'm
moved
talking
Meredith over here. Okay, cool. So, as a little dwarf just pops out on the other side of the room, and he's, "Oi! This is not a trap."
about. You guys
Make a
want
roll
to
to
make
navigate
a?
Who said it was a trap? I say from across the room.
him.
So you gotta. Here, I'll.
Hold on, I have to text something to Joe. Wait, Joe, did I send you the trap details already?
No, and I didn't
Trap?
read
What
them
trap?
because I didn't
All
want
right,
to.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't wanna
text
spoil it
you
for
some
myself.
stuff that your
Wait, is
dwarf would
Andy's name
know.
Joe?
Okay.
Yes.
Copy.
Whoa.
The secrets have been revealed.
Gandhi is also a Joe. There's so many Joes.
Yeah.
Magic, spooky Joes.
It's funny that
Your character knows that, Joe, but he doesn't want to share it. But you can change because it's you.
Okay, so in response to him saying this isn't a trap, I want to be like, who said this was a trap? Is there something I should know? And as like a persuasion thing to get him to tell me.
Okay. So let's roll. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
It might be correct.
He was very
Alrighty.
persuasive.
Okay.
He's
So
very
what were
believable.
you trying to
He's pretty-
persuade me of?
You said this was you said something about a trap. Is there something I should be aware of?
He said it's not a trap, is what the dwarf said when he first appeared.
Yeah, and I was like, who said this was a trap? Is there something I should be aware of?
Because we didn't say it was a
okay,
trap.
and
You
so
just showed up.
and so the dwarf is like, the dwarf is like, I was literally just telling you it was not a trap. Jesus, you tall things.
There's an ambient voice. I like this guy. Sorry, never mind.
And
Ignore
it's
me.
just-
Not supposed to talk. Sorry, guys.
He's just walking.
I'm just
walking.
imagining like
My character
Navi,
is staring at the ceiling and
fucking
confused.
All
Zelda.
right, so Necron, he just walks, he kind of slips past you guys and leaves the room, and he's just kind of shaking his head, and he sits down over at a table, and he starts eating a shit ton of gach.
Kind of
That's the
I'm
gach
glad
table.
that's a thing.
His favorite pastime is stone carving.
Stone carving. All right, so
he has a stone carving
he
kit.
Stone
at
he
his
eating?
pulls a
inventory.
pipe up and gets really stoned and starts carving letters in the
Sounds
table.
like something
Oh,
Tro would
God.
like
Stoned
to do.
carvings. I
Yeah.
liked it. I like it.
Sounds like
Stoned carving.
His,
Trova's
his
pastime.
favorite activity is stoned carving. So he's just sitting there. We don't even know where it
Getting
came
stoned,
from.
carving.
It's just getting stoned
What
and
are you
like
doing? I
carving
don't know, but
in
I
the
probably
table.
shouldn't have a knife right now.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
So
guys.
you-
What do you?
character has become more interesting than the pedestal. My character comes over to stare at him.
All right. What do the
Okay,
people
with
that are still in the
this-
room do?
yeah.
disdain on my face, I would like to march towards the pedestal and stare at it.
All right. It's when
Not-
you
not
step. There's a
Touching
loud.
it yet.
There's a click when you step on the panel in front of the pedestal, and you
Right.
hear a rotating like a counter going down.
Cool. Cool. I would like to, while yelling, "You fucking dwarf," side of the room.
Do what out
So
of the room?
you do nothing but yell, "You fucking dwarf."
While I'm running towards the other side of the room.
Rex, Meredith has 1 round to take any action she wants.
Is it all I get to say was you fucking dork?
What the blimey do you mean by that?
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm meaning a trap has just been triggered. I'm giving you guys 1 round to react.
Well, I wanted to run.
Can
move.
I even
Where are you
tell?
running to?
Wait, hold on.
I would like to
Hold
run
on.
this direction.
Am I somewhat aware that a trap has been triggered?
Even rolling just an 11, yes. You're aware that he stepped on it and now something's going.
I dive bomb for the door.
Which door?
All right.
To leave.
Which door? All right. So after the ticking stops, there's a loud metallic clank, a popping noise, and you can actually see into the room now. A hole opens up in the wall, and a little banner sticks out of it with the word "bang" hanging from it.
I should have expected this.
The stone pillar with the jewel on top of it is slowly sinking into the ground.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll intel to see if I understand what the flag says. Because English is not my first language.
Yeah, it's an explosive sound indicating noise in a mocking manner.
Oh, you said the pillar's starting to drop into the ground?
Even with that, you're aware that the trap was a joke.
My character is laughing really hard.
Does anyone want to do anything? 1 more round and the pillar will have sunk completely with the gem on it.
Can I go up to the pillar and take the
and
gem
just
off
sigh
it and replace
and
it with
kind
the
of
gem
lean
from
over
the
and
door?
be like, Jesus.
Yeah. As your hand touches the gem, another loud click sounds. The ceiling tile above you opens, and a bunch of dust falls out.
Cool.
And
So
the beanbag hits the ground next to you with the word "plop" written on top of it.
This is some Acme bullshit.
Is this a fucking joke? Is this a fucking joke?
It seems that way.
Open one of the other doors. They're not all that easy. So do you guys want to continue through room 2 or go back to room 1 and check out one of the other doors?
Would like to continue through this treasure boom. Thank you very much.
All right, you're going to go
I'm
through
staying in room
treasure
1 unless someone or something encourages my character to do otherwise.
It's a long corridor that eventually turns right and goes to a...
Necron reaches in and grabs a big pile of gach and offers it to you, Shell.
What does the guy look like?
Live worms.
Here, let me pull up a picture.
It looks like writhing earthworms and light brown gravy.
It's writhing worms and gravy, basically.
Gandora, something else you might have fun with. Necron could also sink into any stone material and then come out of it. It's really fun at parties.
Nice.
I bet it is.
I eat the grach.
All right.
It's gach.
So you consume the gach. It looks like this. All right. It's squirmy, wormy, and wet.
Oh, that.
It's a Klingon delicacy of serpent worms, pronounced gach.
The taste is earthy and gamey. It's not entirely unpleasant, but it isn't what you would call home cooking.
It's what my character would call home cooking.
Oh, your order. It's delicious. It's like the tastiest thing you've ever had in your life.
My
the fat ones, if you bite into them, if you bite into the fat ones, there's delicious blood gravy inside. Yummy.
Otherwise known as actual blood.
Is the cat also eating the gawk?
The cat is eating off of a tray of bugs that is conveniently at cat height. It's like dead bugs and rabbits and mice. They're all skittering around. It's just pawing at them, killing them, and eating them. They're like really conveniently there.
My character's pleased.
All right. So,
Meredith,
what do you do?
Guys, and also there's weapons all around this room. Like all around the exterior at waist height. Every type of weapon you can imagine. And the doors. You've now found 3 additional doors leading out of this room.
Out of what room?
The big room, the dining room with all the food in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look at the map, you'll notice there's 3 little ticks. Those are all doors you found. 2 of them were kind of hidden. The one in the middle was the hidden one.
In the center of the room with the jewel that I picked up.
Mm-hmm. You want to continue through that room?
I would like to continue through that room. Yes.
Okay. Outside of that room, there's a corridor that goes for about 20 feet and then turns left and right.
To then right or
No, it turns to the left. There's a few feet and a wall. To the right, there's a long corridor and another wall.
okay,
On
so,
first inspection, you can't see anything besides a dead end.
okay, I would like to move forward to there.
Okay. Meredith, what are you doing during this time? That's you, Rex.
Nothing
I
apparently.
And hey, Zinfer, welcome.
The cat is done eating and has now crawled up on your shoulder and is draped across your neck and purring.
My character purrs back and pets the cat.
It is quite pleased to be pet.
Necron gets up, carrying 2 handfuls of gach, and he's got it on a little weird wooden plate that he carved out of a section of the table. He managed to just lob it off, and he's tempting the cat to follow him into the next room. What do I roll for tempting a cat?
The cat will not go near you.
What? No, but
The cat
like,
will not go near you.
no, are you sure? Like, what
Yeah.
can I roll for it? What can I roll for it?
Well, you smell of death and decay, so you can make a charisma
Isn't that
check
what cats enjoy, though?
I'm making
or
a
a persuasion
charisma
check. You have to tell me, actually. Look at his skills. Specifically
Can
the
I
ones he
do
has
animal
permission to.
handling?
Yeah, that you can do.
All right, here we
Handle
go.
my animal, if you know what I
Rolling
mean.
it. All right, I got a natural fucking 20 plus 5.
I don't see a 20.
All right, so you reach into your beard and you remember a piece of meat that you have stuck there, and you pull it out and hold it out, and the cat, it's just old enough where it smells really strong, and the cat runs over and smells it and starts purring and licking your fingers and eating the meat.
Okay, so it's all over me, right? Loves me.
And then you hear a sound in your head: affinity with cat +1.
I'm like,
It's one to affinity
nice.
for puss.
My character goes, my cat, and follows you.
It still accepts your pets, but it's currently eating the meat it's been given.
My character's okay with that.
Okay.
Candy even? I don't understand, Zinfer. Okay, so I'm walking through, and I'm I'm walking through the room with the cat behind me.
Any red marks you see on the parts of the map, D&D, are for checks and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, what do you got? You got 2 dead ends and 3 doors. What do you want to check out?
Oh,
Or are those weapons?
Can I see anything down the
Where's Rex's character? Where's Rex? Is she here?
I'm still in the hall. I didn't want to interrupt anybody because
Out of
Okay,
character,
which
I'd like to
hall?
point out that none of us have weapons. And my character's not smart enough to go grab one.
Why wouldn't
You
your
might
characters have
I
weapons?
have my weapon in my hand.
You get a prompt in front of you. Would you like? It says quest offered. Get weapon.
Well,
Everyone has a prompt
I
in front of
accept
them.
it.
It's a yes and a no.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
A
Yes.
dotted line appears in front of you and leads to the first room you're in with all the food.
All right. So I carry my plate and all the meat, and I tempt the cat back with me.
It follows you.
All right.
Every single weapon in the room has a little exclamation mark floating on top of it.
And I'm trying to keep a little bit higher pace than Shell can keep up with the whole time, because it causes slight misery. All right, to keep in character. All right. And slight suffering, right? It's suffering as I like. Yeah, I'm like, oh, because she had to breathe a little bit heavier. Okay, so and then I grab a battle axe and a warhammer.
All right, so the ones you have right now, change them so they each have a +1.
Nice.
A +1 a warhammer and a +1 battle axe.
Okay.
So that means your to hit and your damage are both done at +1.
Nice.
Where are the weapons right now, like in relation to where we are?
They're in the first room, the dining room. Everything waist level is weapon racks.
Where are the
There are
weapons?
hundreds. in the
You
room.
were standing
the
right
first
in
room
front
No, I
of
with
mean,
him.
like, what is on what wall? Where exactly are they located?
every
Right
single
here.
wall that doesn't have where there isn't a door, there's a tapestry and a weapon rack.
We're in
It's
front of 2
everywhere.
weapon racks right now.
Okay, what I mean, I guess, is are there acts like in front of Gandora and swords in front of me, or does each rack have a complete assortment of weapons?
Every rack has a complete assortment of weapons. Some of them you recognize, others you don't. Some looks like
Sounds
they'd
good,
be
Tim.
impossible to wield. If you
My
can
character,
think of it,
instead of grabbing a weapon that would make sense, reaches for the flashiest, magiciest looking wand or staff on the rack.
Okay.
well, what skills are you proficient in?
My character's a fighter.
Okay. Roll.
He has absolutely no proficiencies with magic.
let's do a luck roll, shall we? Roll a d20, and then roll. You find a +1 sword that is shiny and gleaming, and every time it hits something, it makes a quacking sound.
How do I know that it does that?
You become aware of it the moment you touch the sword.
Why didn't I reach for the staff?
Okay, there's a staff. Roll another d20. See what they did there?
Sort of. Pop.
He gave you a magic weapon. That's what he did.
What's your what are your stats right now? Like your physical, like your
I have
your
a
numbers.
22 in strength and a 4 in intelligence.
What's your wisdom?
10.
Okay.
You have a 4 in intelligence?
No,
Yes.
you got a good roll. I wanted to give you something.
What the
pretty
fuck?
Cool. Okay. It's called the Bow of Shatterstrike. Twice per day, when striking somebody with the bow, it does 1d4 plus 3d8 sonic damage.
Wait, bow? Like
Gotta go fast
a bow and
damage?
arrow?
It's staff, the bow shaft. You get a
Oh.
staff, like a
Okay.
bow staff? Or do you mean like a staff, like a magical staff?
I was going for a magical staff. You said
Okay,
a bow.
Sounds
then-
pretty magical to me.
That's fine. No. In that case, in 19, it's a staff of fireball. It has 10 charges.
Cool. My
That
character
means
takes
you have
it, even though I
10
don't
free
take
casts of
cast.
fireball as cast by a 10th level caster.
By a 10th level caster. Jesus.
What the fuck? What is going on?
Alright.
She
I take the
rolled
staff.
high.
She rolled really well, so she got
All
something
right.
good.
First thing, do I see anything down the right side?
Getting
Roll
raided by
perception.
Nameless Kai!
Roll perception, sir, and let's see what you get.
I'm standing right there. Can't I see it with my eyes?
Yes, but rolling perception tells me how much I get to tell you.
Nameless. And everyone from your
There's
party,
a long corridor
welcome.
in front of you, and at the end of
Welcome.
it, there is a
I'm
wall
Gandor
with
Alop,
a
and
slightly
currently we are playing
offset stone tile.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Cool. So I
You're pretty
saw
sure it's a
Andor.
button.
All right.
Positive
First,
it's
I
a
want to go pick me up some sort of. I want to go grab a magic weapon
Oh,
because I
okay.
heard and saw some oohing and ahhing and maybe the words magic weapon.
Yes, absolutely.
You know,
what
and-
is it you're looking for when you enter the room? Like, what's in your mind?
Something. I don't know, because I can, as a packed warlock, I can summon any weapon I want. So, I don't know, something fancy and flashy, I guess.
All right, there's some
Something-
really
I
nice
don't know,
rapiers. They're beautiful, elegant.
Okay, cool.
When you touch them, they're all +1. Every weapon you examine actually is a +1 weapon.
Okay, cool.
+1 means +1 to hit, +1 to damage. It's really
All right. Cool. All right, so I guess I'm gonna go in here and go look at the rack of cool stuff.
Necron is back at the table, token up again, and he's carving again.
good. The room's starting to smell like weed.
Yep.
Actually, you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a light that I can wield. Basically, I'm looking for a weapon I can dual wield with another.
Well, there's a whole set of chain of skills involving dual wielding. If you're built for it, do it. You can find dual scimitars.
Okay.
But your offhand is at like a -8 unless you have a skill that says otherwise.
Really?
Yeah. Unless you're specializing in it, dual wielding is supposed to be difficult.
Hey,
That's
Oh.
why it's so cool, because you're doing double damage. It's supposed to be hard.
So I just want to
Oh.
thank
Okay.
Nameless
Here's the
for
thing, if you
sending a
wanna-
raid over. FYI.
Oh, yay. In game mechanic terms, take any martial or simple weapon that you could wield normally, and you can have a +1 version of it.
Okay. I'm just trying
If
to
you
think
want to
of
look
what
for
I'd
something
want, 'cause I
special, you can
summon
make a
anything
luck
I want.
roll. But a luck roll...
Luck roll and look for something special because
Alright.
I can summon anything I want, and I think the
Just remember,
entitlement
low
of
luck
that for
roll
my
means
character.
it'll be something weird. High luck roll means it'll be something cool. If you roll a
Sure.
1, it'll be something terrible.
It's fine. That's fine, because basically...
As a matter of
my
fact, you know
character-
what? I'm going to tell you this. If it's a 20, it'll be intelligent. If it's a 1, it will also be intelligent, but you will not like it.
I don't know if I like it.
Roll. Roll it.
Game mechanic.
10.
I was one away from a talking like staff.
Yeah.
What is your preferred type of weapon?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're a
Um,
warlock, right?
I'm a Packed Blade Warlock, so basically
Okay,
anything I
great.
can
You
summon,
find
I
a wand
can
of
get.
magic missile with 5 charges.
Well, do they recharge, or how does
No.
charges work?
No, wands, they don't. You have to pay someone to recharge them. It's like recrafting the item.
Cool. Do I add that? Do I add that to my inventory? or
Yeah,
do we
yeah,
just
you
add
get to keep that. It's a wand with
Add
5
that.
charges of magic missile.
Do I add that?
It'll be from a 5th level caster, so it'll do 4d4 damage, and you can use it 5 times.
44. That's a lot.
Four.
Wait, how do
Yeah.
I?
That's
add
a lot of
that to-
damage.
Fuck you. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Okay,
How do I add that to my
You'd
inventory?
have to go into the library, go in to the book.
There is actually a wand of magic missiles, an item with 5 charges. Well, Bud's doing that. Does anyone else want to... Not Bud, sorry. Does anyone else want to do anything else?
Oh, there's
have,
not a magic missile.
We have a hidden door. We have 2 hidden doors we found now, and 2 unhidden doors.
And then, in this case, I'd recommend you can add it to your inventory, but it's just magic missile, right?
Yeah.
I added it to my inventory, but I'm still a little confused.
Well,
on
we
how-
can just say when you use it, we can just have you roll the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just do it
So-
manually. It's going to be easier that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Wizard.
keep
You have a
track
wand of
you've got
magic
5
missile.
charges.
With 5 charges. When you're ready to use it, I'll remember how much damage it does. Don't
So
worry
I just
about it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can pull up the
It's
spell
4d4
right here,
plus 4. That's
Yeah, because it's based on a level.
So 48 damage.
No, they're independent d4s.
Okay, I added it to
no,
my
D-
inventory.
44
It's close
is
enough.
not
All right.
It's 2d8. The probabilities
I'm
are different.
I'm
Yeah.
joking because 4D sounds like 40.
I know, I
yeah.
know. That's why people say
44.
4 die.
44 plus 1. It's not
4
even dice.
That's
It's not even dice. It's just 44 plus 1. We don't want to say
44
45.
plus 4 is
What do you
48.
know? 44 plus your
Yeah.
face. That's what it is.
44 plus 4 is 48. I mean, I knew how to do the math.
But
Like,
48
not for
48
nothing, but-
plus
but
1.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
What?
guys, what do you want to do? Come on, man. I want to get to some of these other doors, man.
Necron is just
Okay.
eating gach.
Oh, I
Now
grabbed
that
my
you're getting
thing.
closer to full, there's dessert gach.
Please describe
That sounds
dessert gach.
It's
horrifying.
like regular
I'm gonna
gach,
drink
but it's
blood wine.
covered in icing.
Delicious.
pretty good.
He's
It's like- it's like-
all off.
It's like the dwarven version of eating maple bacon. It's so good.
I'll be right back. You guys keep going.
Are you guys gonna open one of the other doors, or do you want to eat more
I
food?
would like to go. I would like to go press that button I saw. Now that I have satisfied my noble entitlement.
All right, we will have to wait for Gandor to get back to draw it, but I will tell you what's in there.
Cool.
Sure.
Should I move back down there?
Yeah, but you can't really
heard
go. You're gonna
Kendra
open the
do
hidden door. So
something.
this is right here. If we
Where
in
is he
about,
going?
it's like
Where'd he
here.
go? Where'd he go? This
We're
room?
opening up the big long room.
3?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 5.
Oh yeah, I can't read the numbers at all. Is it
Yeah,
the
3
one?
and 5 look similar. It's the big long one in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right, there you go.
Uh,
Da da da. Did I go in? Yes, I did. All right, so I taunt. I lead the child and the cat.
All right, everybody that is not here is immediately teleported inside of the room.
I pressed the button and then we got teleported inside.
You pushed on the button and the door opened and you were all
Including
in
the
front of the
cat, right?
Awesome.
Room. Yeah.
So help me if the cat-
Understood. Yeah, all right, so Shell's obviously right here.
Okay. I
Yes,
feel
you're
I should
here.
also mention out of character for a second. My character is very interested in magic. If you actually want her to go into rooms, you pretty much just need to make it look like
This
something
entire
magical is in
place
there.
is magic.
Well, then, going forward, the room the majority of the people are in will always
Hello.
look the shiniest. Hey, what's up?
Okay. I don't mean that
Well,
they
that's
have to
what
be
those-
magic. They have to look magic. If there's like some mysterious floating fire in a gauntlet or whatever, she'll be in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't realize
in this
these
room-
squiggles were numbers.
Hello, everybody. I've arrived. I know you were all waiting.
You're
Who's
here.
it?
I'm sorry to
New
disturb
phone,
you.
who this?
I'm not here yet. Yeah.
New DM, who this?
New DM, who this? I think we're still waiting for Gandor to get back.
I saw him just leave out of the. He just disappeared.
So
from
we'll do
existence.
this anyway, then we'll have to tell him what happened while he was gone. So as you appear inside the hidden room, sounds of groans of pain fill the air. On the floor in the center is another group of adventurers you've never seen before. Impaled and bleeding, having been destroyed by a series of other already sprung traps. Each of them reaching out to you with their dirty, bloody fingers, begging for help. The
Spit
stench
on
of
them
blood
because
is,
they're
and they
filthy
smell terrible. And they're all begging for help. I need to know what everybody does. We will have to wait for Joe to get back to know what he does.
So who's actually in? 'Cause
Would you like to be in the game?
A Taters has mysteriously appeared.
and I'm
You
not
get-
rerolling my character. I'm leaving it as is.
No, your consciousness is filled with a prompt. It says, your body has been destroyed. Immortality drive activated. Body reconstruction beginning. Would you like to join game currently in progress while you wait?
My character is having
yes?
horrifying war flashbacks.
Wait,
The
what is
character's not experiencing any of that.
Oh, okay.
Another-
I was gonna say.
fantasy grounds?
If that's the sound happening in the everybody's dying
No,
room,
it's-
that is
it's
the
just
worst thing you can
potatoes.
do. Never mind, continue.
A literal character creator fills your vision, as if from a video game, with yourself on it, as you last remember yourself.
Okay, I click go.
Okay, as you think of the word "go," it appears, and you click it, and you appear in this room with all of your other friends.
Just
With the
north
snare. And I'll read
of
this
the
again.
grace of House Asterial.
So, am I,
I heard
wearing
it all.
any clothes
I heard it
or
all already.
Have any gear?
Yeah, you're wearing a full set of gear.
Oh,
Just
slightly disappointed.
you can always go back to the room and get a magic weapon, but first we have to deal with what happens in this room.
Okay.
Because nobody's leaving until we deal with what happens in the room.
All right. So you want to
Okay.
describe it again?
Yeah, I'll hear it again.
For those who
Uh,
missed it.
The hidden door creaks shut, and groans of pain fill the air. On the floor in the center of the room is another group of adventurers you've never seen before, all of whom have been impaled and fell victim to other traps, spikes from the ceiling, things from the walls, spears shooting out of the place, reaching out and begging for pain. Their stinking, rotting corpses are disgusting, and they're asking to be helped.
Wait, they're dead?
No, but they're about to die. Like, you can smell, like, the septic shit leaking out of their bodies. They're dying so badly. Only magic could save them at this point. Or something else. I mean, you can make heal checks, but I think someone just said he spits in their face.
What?
Who was that?
Who said that? I didn't hear that.
I know, before you came back. I didn't know. I thought I heard
Oh,
something.
my mic was muted.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay.
so
I
they're,
guess you
they're,
didn't.
they're disgusting peasants, and I spit on them as I back away from their disgusting
Okay.
hands.
Joe, what do you do?
Okay.
Or CV, what does Necron, the dwarf,
Oh
do?
shit! I have a spell.
All right, what do you do?
Yeah, let her go.
We don't need to roll initiative for this. Everyone gets to act. It doesn't matter what order they're in.
Okay.
I want to go.
Well, divine health heals me. Makes me immune to disease, but I have lay on hands. But how
Lay on
many
hands
events?
is a heal.
Yeah, but how many adventurers are there?
There are how many? There are 5. There are 5 people dying. It looks like a full group, like a wizard, a cleric, a fighter, a rogue, something nondescript that you suppose is some utility-based character like a ranger.
What
Let
races
me-
are they?
Yeah, let me roll a
Simply
perception.
peasants, that's what they are.
You have to get a perception check of 16 to be able to tell they're that badly disfigured. You think they're definitely humanoid, humanoid looking, like maybe dwarven or human, possibly goblin with really burnt skin. It's hard to tell.
Big midgets?
They look maybe like they could be. Some of them could be large dwarves or small people. But you only have like
They're
I
a
don't know,
trench coat
maybe
lying around?
you have about 15 to 20 seconds in game to do something.
I'm just gonna step away from them because they're dirty peasants and
Okay.
they're gonna
That's
die in
fine.
the dirt where they belong.
I help.
Assuming I don't notice anything of noble
I'm gonna
ability on
go
them.
and I'm gonna go take a nap on their dead bodies.
The paladin.
Okay.
It's great.
Is there another paladin in this lineup?
There's a fighter and a cleric. You're not sure if the fighter is a paladin because there's so much blood covering his
Okay.
armor.
I'm gonna go up.
I go to the cleric and I do lay. I pull him out of whatever shit is
You
in
heal
him.
him?
Yeah, and I heal him.
Okay. Gandora, what do you do?
Oh, I want to kill one of them and then use my special healing power.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you do. You totally do. You stab him and then you heal him and he's okay.
All right, which of my abilities does that use?
That uses Cure Wounds, the first level Cure Wounds spell.
Okay.
Just one use of it today. Any of your other 3 spells you can use and replace with Cure Wounds again. And because you're evil, you can also replace with Cause Harm.
I rolled. I did 10 heal with it.
Well, no, it's maximum. So however many dice, whatever your dice roll
so
would
by
be at
stabbing
maximum.
him, do I have to roll for whether or not I hit with my stab?
No. If you take a full round and they're not resisting, you could bring them down to 0 and then heal them.
Okay, cool. All right, I did that, and I'm over here. That's where that dude was. Okay.
Did
He's
anybody?
Right there.
Is there anyone that's in the room that has not said what they've done yet?
My character is back
Where are the
against
dead bodies? Are these
Yeah.
the dead bodies? Am I standing on them now?
All
Oh,
right.
you go first.
They're
Also,
not
There's
dead,
a-
they're
I'm still
alive.
dead. How do I
No, you
not
said
be
you were
dead?
laying on him.
Sleeping.
There's
Okay.
3. There's a sound of 3 buzzers and 2 dings, and a flash of light. A bunch of traps spring, and all of your bodies are impaled, torn apart, and destroyed by a series of traps. The door opens, and a group of adventurers you've never seen look down at you. And each of them does to you what you did to the person
God
you tried to
damn it!
help.
Hey, I didn't have a chance to go yet.
Oh, well, what would you have done?
Wait, so now somebody's laying on top of me?
But you did nothing, so you die in the traps.
I didn't have a chance to go.
Wait, but
I'm
I
sorry.
tried to heal
Doesn't
him.
wait.
Well, no, not you. Hold on.
Wait,
Because I apologize, I skipped you, so I'll assume you tried to help because that's on me. Yeah, so the people that actually helped them all get healed by one of the adventurers, and the people that didn't finish dying. You feel your body get ripped apart
Right.
and then reformed. There was on your chest, a huge slash mark is now visible, and the number 1 appears on your chest.
Hey,
Number 1.
what happens to Necron? Because he did
Remember?
technically
That's what my
kill the guy
Uh,
first.
Necron has the same experience. Someone comes up to him,
Okay,
causes
what
him
happens,
pain, which he appreciates, and then heals him, which he appreciates.
What happens to me? Because I just laid down on their dead
Okay.
bodies.
Someone lays down on top of you, and you finish dying, crushed by the weight of another human being.
Cool.
Less
And you're
human, more
resurrected by the
potato.
system.
Wait, why am I dying? What is going... I feel
You
like
got
I've missed-
so a bunch of
That's it.
traps all triggered and cut up our bodies into little mincemeat pies, and then
Dickok.
You have failed the room of karmic torture. By Dickman's others, it has again been done onto you. Congratulations for reaping your own rewards, you stupid meatbags.
So, can somebody like
Thanks,
quickly
Mom.
give me the
did
rundown
it
on
say
what's
that to
happened
me too?
last hour?
In the last session, the ship was destroyed.
No, not the last session. Like, I just got here.
Oh,
So
We're in a
But-
today.
we're our characters are in a game in like a
Okay.
weird space time
They
game.
We're in
all
Skyrim.
had the same prompt you did.
Okay.
They had the
Skyrim.
same entry and they entered into a different room. If you'd like to ask them in character, you can have a conversation with the other characters and they can recall what happened before this. But this is your first experience, IRL and in game.
I'm gonna just not know.
Um,
'Cause I feel like that's what my character would do.
Yeah, you'd
Red-
be
that's
like,
the point. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
like, guys,
better.
WTF, mates, and now
I'll
they
figure
get
this
to tell
out
you.
later.
You know, if I was thinking, I probably would have noticed.
That I just
The
appeared and
corpse
was
lying
not here
there
before.
was nobility, like me, but I wasn't paying attention, so I get stabbed.
Well, I'm a noble in the potato people. At least that's what I,
I
tell
think
myself.
I would have noticed that hanging in front of me is wearing the clothes of my house. But I wasn't
that's right,
paying
nameless.
attention,
No one was
but-
thinking.
Rather than assume my health, can I
Okay.
just say what my character would have done, and then we can proceed as if that had happened?
Absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
Hooray! My character would have come in, seen all of the tortured, dying people, started freaking out and like backing against the door and like covering her ears and eyes and going, no, 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 no.
Then that is exactly what you experienced the hero you would have expected to save you doing as you died from a trap.
Okay.
And
Then
you
I
are
do
aware
slash and have
after
a
it's
weapon
over
on
that,
their chest.
and part of the workings of the trap is you are fully aware that what happened to you was a direct result of what you did.
I think my character is still kind of fucked up about this room.
Oh yeah.
Seems
See what some of my
appropriate
other
for
players
me.
have done in this
Like, I do
fucking
not think this revelation is helping her.
Not yet. But maybe,
All right,
maybe
so,
another 10 intelligence points from now.
So onward.
Does anyone else want to check out the room a little more?
After that bullshit,
So let me
Okay.
know which.
So
I
do
would
we
like to
see
move-
which doors do we see?
There is a door to the north, a door to the east,
I
and
would like to
a
move
wall
towards
to
this
the
door.
south.
Okay.
To the door on the east. Okie dokie.
My
Wait, is an open
my
door on the
character is
east?
just tired of dealing with the simpletons and want to get on with life.
That's number
If the door is open, my character shoves you aside to sprint ahead of you.
4. Okay.
Does not want to be in that room, apparently.
She really doesn't.
I
She
have
likes
a-
combat, but there is a
Oh,
limit.
awesome. Okay. Everybody, enter the room.
Everybody.
The second a second person goes towards the room, everyone is teleported into the room at the door.
Great.
Okay.
6 creatures, their bodies covered in thick, lumpy armor, their long tails ends in bony protrusions, the 2 feathery antennas sprouting from their insectoid-like heads. They have 4 legs, pincers near their mouths, and smell like rusting metal. Drool drips from their mouths as they chew on a variety of metal scrap strewn about the room. Everybody, roll initiative.
Initiative. Roll.
Rolling initiative.
I'm gonna need your help to do combat because I don't have access to all the tools.
Oh,
I
here.
do not see initiative.
Here.
You got
Actually,
Minus.
can you
How do you
just
have a
tell me?
-4?
You gotta tell me what to put on the combat
Yeah,
tracker.
Six
Potato.
rust monsters.
Oh, there's
What
initiative.
monsters?
6
You had a
rust.
-4 and you still did.
I'm gonna text it to you.
I have a
The
13.
potato.
I got it.
Still
Yeah.
I got it.
Unfortunately,
I
I
got
have
That's funny.
I
I
got
got
it.
very lucky this time. But yeah,
Cool.
as a potato, I felt like I should have very bad dexterity. My dexterity is 3.
Dexterity.
Hey man, that's the crazy thing though, is even with a crappy dexterity, you can still roll that 20. 5% is
Yeah.
a lot. when it means complete success or complete failure.
All right.
Yeah.
Guess what, guys?
Fair enough.
Rolling initiative automatically for everyone.
I
Ta-da!
already did that.
All right, now I am going to introduce something new.
Where is this tada? I don't see.
Now we don't know what
Ta-da,
our
it's Shell's
initiatives are
turn.
anymore.
No, I'm going to tell you, and there's a bonus. On the first round of combat, the person that goes last is going to say what they're going to do. Everyone can say what they want to do this turn, and whoever goes first, if they use that knowledge to justify their action, you get advantage. That means you get to roll twice and keep the highest.
I'm confused. What's going
A
on?
bunch
time
of
to
rust
waste all of it.
monsters.
Where are the
How we find
monsters?
Basically-
rust monsters?
So here's the thing: you all see a bunch of rust monsters. Is there anybody here
Okay,
that
where are
plans
they?
on?
All right,
Let's
you
get them
talk.
out on the map. Let's get them out on the map first.
Okay, thank you.
Haha! I can see them. I feel proud of myself.
Ah.
They are eating rust. So
Can I
it
eat
is
one of them?
not. What
So
species
what do
are
we-
you?
A potato.
They do
He's a
not
potato
smell good
dwarf.
to you.
They don't smell good, but can
They
I eat
smell
them
like-
anyway?
No. Yes, you could, but you will get very sick.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to dip.
So the way this works is the person,
Oh.
whoever goes last. This is going to be too hard to do over comms. Is everybody attacking?
Can
you give me the what are they again? Are they like?
They're
Oh,
rust-
absolutely. Yeah, they're rust monsters. They're
Yeah.
big, a little smaller than a horse, but bigger than a Great Dane. They kind of look like giant termites or ticks with little tendrils coming out of their face and chewy pincers in front of
Okay,
their
so they're
mouth.
like solid. They're not like piles of liquid metal.
No, they're completely solid. They're like giant ticks.
Wonderful.
So,
Like if a tick was bigger than a Great Dane. And they smell like rusted metal. Like it's really strong in the air.
How do I see what the turn order is?
Combat tracker.
Or like,
all right,
Put your
Velocisaurus
sword.
is holding up her
there's the
shield
button.
and trying
Alright.
to talk to
Jesus
them.
Christ, I'm all the way at the bottom. Well,
All right, so I'll go over this really quick. I'm going to go to the very bottom of the order. Grace.
What?
Who's playing Grace?
Okay,
that's me, Cassiopeia.
So
All right,
the combat tracker's up. You can bring it up.
I found it. I didn't know where the button was. I found
Grace, are you going to be attacking this round?
it. I would like to wait and see what happens because
All right,
so far the opposite of what I had.
Stop,
thought was gonna
dude.
happen.
Come on, man. Here's what I'm trying to do. I want to make combat go along. You're going last, and I can't move forward with the explanation until I know if you saw a monster and saw all your friends attacking it, would you also attack the monsters with your friends?
No.
If you're not sure, I can skip this part of the combat. I'm just trying to throw in something that I do with my other games, but we can
At
just
this
skip it.
current
Let's just, actually,
instant,
forget what I
I
said
would not-
before. Ashell, you go first. What do you want to do?
My character is still traumatized as hell from the previous room, and oh geez, sorry, I just shut that down. My character is still traumatized as hell from the previous room, so she goes and hides in the corner, and I can't drag her there because I accidentally closed the map. Nah.
I will move Shell over. Oh, wait, that's Grace.
Wait,
Where's Shell's
how do I
character?
bring the map back
Oh,
up? What's it called?
I don't remember now. But I'll move you into the corridor.
It's,
You can actually still leave
image. It says image. It's over on the right.
Okay.
It's like one of the buttons. It says image sort of slash map.
the room.
Wait.
All right. So
Did you figure it out?
It opens up the entire map thing. Which map are we in?
Oh,
Which-
and then if you go to the top
so-
and you select
there.
sort by
I
new,
reshared it.
and then it's
Thank you.
called. Oh, okay.
Simplified one-off
That's
map.
not a corner. This is a corner.
Oh, you can't. You're gonna have to run through them and make. They'll all get an attack of opportunity against you.
I accept this.
Okay. Awesome. Let's see here.
Well, so
So you have the
her-
combat
her
tracker
path,
up.
Yeah, her path would have taken her by Rust Monster 6, 5, 2, and 1.
Why am I down here?
Roll your wisdom. Roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
On a fire? What?
Modifier. It just,
Modifier.
so,
The little number underneath your wisdom. There's like a big number and a smaller
Okay.
number.
Doesn't it automatically
Hang
check
on.
it? It already
no,
adds.
no,
Good,
no,
yeah.
no. He wants you to
My
do a
wisdom is
wisdom
10.
save.
Oh, you want
Oh,
me to
okay. No, you rolled a
Say-
15.
say
That's
what you're
fine. If you run through these things, you're probably going to die.
How
So
about
basically,
this
you're aware
corner?
that
Two.
this is danger, and this is safe.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'll
still
go
letting
back.
you run that way. I'm just saying that if 4 rust monsters attack you at the beginning of combat, these things.
You're
This
gonna
is
die.
yeah.
Compromise.
It's not going to be a yeah.
Right here.
That's better. That seems more like what she would do.
If I
Okay.
die in the game, do I die in real life?
If anyone dies 3 times, they're out.
How
Oh,
many times have I died?
Anyone who
One.
didn't heal or help someone in the trap room died once.
Oh.
Yeah.
my character's curled up in the fetal position and kind of still traumatized from
First-
last
Well,
time.
I
The first
helped
room was
people.
funny. There's
Morally
something
comforting them.
there's something in almost every room here that can kill somebody, guys. So just be on your guards.
Okay, I just fell out of my chair. What happened?
My character's
You
being
You just
use
fell
traumatized
out of
in
your
the corner.
chair.
Taters is
Yeah,
next.
I tried to grab my slippers,
Okay.
and then I
Yeah,
was like,
so-
oh, going down.
All right, so Shell took her turn. Taters, what are you doing?
Yes.
It's your turn on the rotation.
Where's my actions? I'm gonna attack something. Ultimate death ray. No, I'm gonna use.
I'll help manage combat for.
And remember,
an
you can get
outro.
close to something without provoking an attack of opportunity as long as you'll be attacking it that round.
I'm gonna use thorn whip.
It's only
I'm a
leaving
whip it.
its threatened range. Yeah, whip it. That's a 10. That has
Yeah.
10-foot reach, right?
I have no idea, but I 30 foot. Thorn
I'm
whip.
pretty sure whips are. Really?
It's thorn whip.
Oh, it's a spell. Okay.
Cantrip, yeah.
Oh, well, every square is 5 feet, and I do allow for diagonals, so go
Yeah.
for it, man.
So yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
hit
hit.
5. That
That's
looks like
five.
a fun
All right,
one.
yeah, he's right there. Get him.
You can hit.
What's
Get
that,
him.
cast? But I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Ha!
As he's attacking,
You hit it.
no, you
You
blimey
hit.
idiots. We could try
Now,
to talk to them.
I rolled damage. Boom.
Boom. All right.
Ha,
he
gotcha.
did 5
You're dead.
damage. 5 damage to the rust monster. 5. There's a name tag on his left ripple.
Nipple. Wait, ripple?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
Rust
worm.
Monster 5 appears over him like text floating over his head, but only after you've hit him.
There you
Wait,
go.
does any... yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
I guess this is a game.
Okay,
Yeah.
we ready? We ready?
Do you have a health
Yeah.
bar?
Taters, you did your thing.
The moment you
Yeah.
think that, you see a health bar start to appear. He's down 5 out of 26 health.
Oh, nice.
It's 26, right, Joe? I think
27. 5 out of 27.
5 out of 27.
Why did you do that? You could have. God damn it. You're supposed to be part of the
Are they,
team.
are they
What?
all together?
You made us have to fight one more HP of.
I
Damage.
didn't manually enter it. He just told me rust monster. I'm like, cool. Drag the rust monsters over.
No, he dragged it over. He's looking at the health right now, and I thought I had it memorized, but I was
Yeah.
off by one.
It's all good.
Wait,
You didn't see the
Are
health
they
bar
all-
until you thought about it, though.
are they all grouped together? They're not, huh?
They're not.
They're spread out. Nope, they're all spread out.
They're
No.
spread quite evenly, like
Can I do something
butter.
to group them all together? Do we have a tank? Can we have like a tank
Yes.
running? Okay, I'm gonna
That's
ask.
no. I want them all together so that way I can just fucking divine smash them.
Yeah, and I've got like a cool a death ray of ultimate death rayness.
Because
So,
I got that
this
shit
is-
and I want
no,
to
this
This
try
is
is
it.
in
perfect,
character
guys.
conversation, right?
Yes,
In
yes.
character.
Divine
There's
smite.
Hey, y'all, let's get.
Hold on.
Run in there and like tank them all.
Let me explain how this works now. In combat, you can say up to 6 words as a free action to communicate what you want to do. If you want to wait until someone else does something, that's called holding your action. You could be like, I want to wait until they're together, and then I want to do that spell. That's how you do it. But you need to communicate it in 6 words. That's the challenge.
Ah, shit.
I was gonna say, my character is a tank. If you can get her to cooperate.
Okay.
Which is gonna take more than
What's
6
her name?
words.
Her name is Shell.
Shell.
Apparently traumatized because she just saw a bunch of people dying terribly.
Shell. Run to enemies.
No.
Stay.
She
Yes.
is. You look at Shell and you go to speak and you realize she's completely traumatized. She's curled up in the fetal position, rocking back and forth, sucking her thumb, asking for her mommy.
Wait, she's fucking eaten people before. What?
She's an
Well,
8-year-old orc.
but
You're
she
going to
just
have to
died,
accept cultural
too.
differences.
Oh,
Dude, if you suddenly learned chickens could talk, would you feel guilty about having eaten McNuggets?
I've never eaten McNuggets, so no.
It's not that she's not okay with
Not on
combat.
Not,
chicken.
hey,
He's talking
Taters,
to
Nut Butter
tortured
wants you to talk like
is
a caveman,
different.
by the way.
But I'm a potato, so I need to talk like potatoes.
A
so
cave
potatoes don't say
tater.
anything.
A cave tater.
So I guess I gotta stop
All
talking.
right, Necron, Death Forge. What are you gonna do with your clericy warhammers of injustice?
Me? Well, am I next? Oh, Necron's next. I'm next. I think I would have heard Tater say that, go roundsy. And I'd be like, okay, I had all of my gawk. I got my plate. I'm high as kite. No problem.
I love that he's Swedish.
I will go carve in this. Can I say that this rust monster looks somewhat woody? Just so that it incites my desire to carve.
It's pretty much flesh and metal is all that you get the impression of from them.
Oh, I want to go carve the flesh parts.
Yeah, okay. You can draw them together if you want.
You can either carve
roll
or flesh, and you choose flesh. Okay.
Roll some charisma-based skill to try to taunt them.
No. I wanted to. I guess.
You want to stab them?
I wanted to specifically carve something in the soft part between the metal plates. What do I have to roll?
That would be a called shot. So I think in 5th edition you make a shot at disadvantage.
Okay.
And you'll get bonus damage. And yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. I take my battle axe, and I do disadvantage is -5, right?
And a disadvantage means you roll twice and keep the lowest.
Okay. One of them was a hit.
15. What's the other one?
And the other is a hit.
So you keep the lower of the two. So you hit the soft, fleshy bits of it, and you do double damage.
Oh, brother, here we go.
You don't think this will work every time, but you're pretty sure it worked this time.
All right. I said, okay, Rust Monster, I'm going to be carving a plate on your side. And I go carve. And I pull, I do 16 damage. How big a chunk do I get to carve out for 16 damage out of 27 total life points?
Oh man,
cut him in half,
right? Part of its flank of its arm comes off. Like the whole shell and a bunch of meat underneath, you just sliced right underneath the shell. About 2 inches beneath the skin.
All right, and I start to hollow it out so it can be used as a bowl.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait, it's made out of flesh?
Make a dexterity check.
Okay, making dexterity check.
I have a question. Can I use
16.
entangle to entangle
I
the
got a
monsters
14.
into a circle? Like move
what's
them toward us?
I'll answer that in just a second. Okay, so you managed to back away from it before the rust monster's rust-eating tendrils eat away at your metal armor and weapons.
Okay, whose testicles were eating away at my armor?
Tendrils. So there's little tendrils that come off of the. Anytime you attack a rust monster, its little tentacle things will touch whatever hit it, and it starts to rust immediately. But you pull.
So wait, why do these monsters have testicles that are attacking us?
Okay,
tentacles. Testicles are used for producing semen. Tentacles are used for inflicting damage.
Okay, so the long testicles of damage infliction.
It's inevitable now. They're testicles. Go for it.
Okay, what are they trying to do to me, and how do I feel about this?
It's a reflex response from the monster to eat any metal that touches it.
Did they get it?
No, you made a successful dexterity save. You did not get the metal. It did not get eaten.
I am bothered by the testicles attempting to touch my armor. I do not like it.
You're pretty sure that the magic weapon you got was safe, but your armor would not be. You're pretty sure.
All right, that's good to know.
Who goes next? Meredith's turn. That's you, Rex.
Meredith's turn.
Enough butter. I agree with you completely.
There was one minorly injured rust monster and one massively wounded rust monster.
How many paces can Meredith move?
What race are you?
A dwarf.
You can move, I think you can move 30, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. 6 squares. If you want to run and attack, you can also charge if you wanted to.
I will charge at Rust Monster 4.
All right. Russell, it has to be a straight line in order to do a charge.
Son of a bitch.
No, that's a straight line. No, that's fine. There's a straight line between you and it. That's fine. All right, so charge, you get to attack with advantage.
Okay.
Bam, ba-dam.
How do I do that?
Roll a d20 twice and keep the higher of the two numbers as your roll. Almost everything cool gives you, that's what advantage does. A
20.
natural 20. Critical strike. Awesome. Okay.
That's
You
critical
roll-
and a half.
And what kind of sword are you holding?
Warhammer.
Oh my
And
God.
a shield. Yeah, and I already have like plus.
So that's
something,
increased. That's 1.5 more damage. So roll your damage.
How do I do that?
What's the damage on your weapon?
Just roll the damage dice over.
Oh, it's on that tab, the very bottom tab.
Warhammer, and then the plus 7 thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll that
basically
over top of the
attack it
rust
twice.
monster.
Oh, I did a 16.
Okay,
She
so
would
we're
just
gonna
roll
double
another...
that. Oh, I didn't mean that. I did that by mistake. That kills it. That would kill it.
That would, yeah. All right, it's dead.
So I
So you
instantly
run-
smashed it.
Roll. Hold on, I got another one. Roll another
Performance,
d20.
wait.
Make a performance check.
Okay, wait, hold on. Performance. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Alright. Let's see how sloppily this is.
All right,
It's a 9.
so you run at it and you jump up in the air and you cleave down so hard you cut it completely in half and you go to yank it up to roar, but your axe gets stuck in the ground for a little bit and
It's a hammer.
hammer.
I
the hammer.
what I was
the
thinking
gore
was I was
flies
dragging
everywhere.
What I was
You're-
thinking was I dragged it across the ground and I just smashed it into the ceiling.
When you went to pull your hammer up and the runts monster flew up into the air and squelched and splatted on the ceiling.
Yeah, and then I'm like, what the bloody? And then my hammer falls backwards.
In 3 rounds, it'll fall to the ground again.
Not my hammer, but like.
No, the rust monster. Your hammer's fine. You're not losing it for a bad performance check. You just didn't get the cool follow up.
Yeah, no, I just like it swung and then like flinged backwards. So I'm like, it's behind me now again. And I'm like,
so
oh
that
bloody
means
hell!
take rust
I'll
monster
kill
4
Rust
and
Monster
murder,
4.
right?
Yep.
Yay, murder!
All right, it's up there. It's squished.
Bloody hell!
Rust monsters 2,
Nothing but
5,
a wee bit of
3
bad.
are all going to attack Meredith.
Oh, well, bloody hell!
Okay, rust
Come at me,
monster.
you
the
wee
downside.
monsters. Come at me, you wee
2, 3,
buggers.
and 5 all go and
Yeah.
swarm her.
They're all
right,
going to swarm her and attack.
the Rust Monster 3. Okay, well, first goes Rust Monster 1.
I
What's
have my
this Rust
shield.
Monster
Wait,
1 do?
I can.
He has
Wait,
Rust
an
I
monster
issue.
can
1 is going
defend.
to swarm Necron.
Wait, but I
Gotcha.
have a.
It's not your
shield
turn.
that-
It's
I
not your
know,
turn.
But I can automatically defend myself.
When
instead,
when it's attacking you, then
Yeah,
you mention.
it's not happening yet. I'll yeah. All right,
Trust me,
so
you'll know when it's attacking you. I promise.
Rust Monster 1 is attacking Necron. Necron does not approve,
And look at all
but
the
he
people
does
that-
get hit. It is a bite. He gets owied for 2 damage of owiness. Is there any further action that requires acting for Rust Monster 1?
Yeah, the shoulder blade where it bit you, the armor is starting to rust there.
Can I roll for dexterity of my armor?
Nope, it's just damage now.
That's sad. Okay.
Yeah, fighting rust monsters really sucks. You guys are gonna love this.
Rust Monster 2 approacheth. 1, 2.
Your armor still works
3,
though. It's just
4.
damaged.
Then it attacks Rust Monster 2.
That one attacks Grace.
Grace. Oh, dear Grace. You're going to spit on this one too? That's what my character says. Did it hit?
Is it 23? I'm pretty
Critical
sure.
hit. Critical
Oh,
hit.
Shit.
Oh shit, it's a critical hit. Ready?
Give me
Set.
it.
1.
No, when a rust monster critically hits you, it eats your armor.
Ooh.
Is your armor made
and
out
he
of
did
metal?
6 damage. 6 damage. 6 damage.
And your Grace, do you have any metal armor on? Or a shield? Were you there?
I think Grace
Okay,
is...
my mic has been off this entire time. So I am not wearing any armor because I can cast mage armor at will.
Do you have anything metal on you at all?
No, I would barely even count my
Oh.
rapier as metal because
The good news, it
it's made of
doesn't hit your
magic.
metal, it just does double damage like a normal critical strike.
You have a crowbar.
Oh, do I just die instantly?
Is a
I don't know,
crowbar,
it
a hand
critically
axe,
struck you.
a
No, it has
hammer?
to-
Well,
Well, it
yeah,
won't
I guess I
hammer.
have daggers and hand axes in like my bag.
Yeah.
No, he has to be whole. He has to have it out. He just takes double
Okay,
damage
okay.
if he isn't wearing armor.
Okay, but I mage armor though.
Well, it rolled a natural 20.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
you already got
It
the
critically
damage.
struck you.
It critically struck you, but it
means
only
it's
did
not
6
doing
damage. It only did 6. You're okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it didn't hurt.
so,
It's not as
alright.
bad as it sounds.
You're
There's
okay.
a lot of them. This level
I
is
saw
scaled
a
to you guys.
23. So I was very frightened for a moment there.
Well, that was when it hit you, not when it attacked you. Don't worry, you're
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
fine.
23 would be a big number in this case. Okay, and Rust the Monster 3.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can cast that at will. When is at will? Like, could I have done that
At
when
will
I
means
saw this?
anytime it's your turn. Well,
Done
technically,
that
at will
when
also
I-
means as a response, but particularly in combat, it has to be your turn.
Okay, could I have done that when I saw a bunch of monsters pop in?
No, it would. Even
Yeah,
though
I
you
have
would
to do
say
that.
yes, it's still you. As soon as you recognize battle as a possibility, you roll initiative. Since everyone taking that first millisecond to react, that determines who reacts first.
Okay, alright, alright.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like it should be right away, but the way the game balances it is you still have to wait till it's your turn, even if it's immediately.
Okay, and then at will I can just do that as a bonus or something like that?
Yeah, at will means it doesn't take up. When you attack, you have a move action and an attack action, and you can spend them however you want.
But I get one bonus
But at
action
will
to other
means
things,
yeah.
right?
At will means you could do an at will ability after you've moved an attack, and you can say 6 words after you've moved and you've attacked.
That I get one or the other?
Yeah, you can do anything. Those are both free. Anything
Okay.
that says at will, you can do anytime. It's your turn, and you can always say 6 words for free. Those are the two things.
Okay, okay. I wanted to understand what all I could do in one turn
Yeah.
so I could plan my moves accordingly.
No, it's good. It's good to know these things.
Meredith, Rust Monster 3 is assailing
I have
you.
a shield.
What are you doing with your shield?
What does the shield do?
I block the rust monster from attacking me.
Is the shield made out of metal?
Hold on, let me check. My shield
She's
is
checking her
made
horoscope.
of type armor shield.
So it's probably wood and metal combined. The shield usually adds an armor bonus. What's the bonus for the shield?
2.
Okay, so that's +2 to your AC. So, Gendora, if you wouldn't mind, roll for that thing to hit her.
Okay.
And let's move it next to
Elevator
her.
music.
Yeah. All right, here we
Hey,
go.
where's this music coming from?
How about
Attack
some
was
battle
16.
music?
It was a miss.
Wait,
Oh shit!
where's this music coming from? I don't have my...
So it
It was
missed.
the cool bagpipe music that I wanted to play, but
All right, ready? Rust
Yeah,
Monster.
would somebody
I don't
mind
mind
queuing
it.
up some battle music or something?
I don't have...
Doing
Rust
it.
Monster 5 approaches,
Thank you.
and it's going after Meredith.
Whoever
I'm-
does it gets 1 gold.
same thing. Oh, it missed
I
me.
did it. I didn't do
Damn!
it. but I want one
It
gold
missed.
anyway.
What the
No.
hell?
I go, ugh, bloody buggers.
What is your AC? Did you cheat it?
No.
What is your AC?
Hacks.
AC's
Hacks.
20. Holy Jesus.
20? That's like a lot.
You're like a fucking.
Yeah.
You fucked, babe.
What are
Do you
you?
have, like
Like,
God
how-
armor on?
A
Yes, but,
paladin
you
with an
know-
AC of 20?
I
yes,
don't
but
know.
you know what paladins don't generally have is strength against mental attacks.
Oh,
I have my intelligence is 6, so that's no problem. Yeah.
Easiest party wipe I ever did is when I had a wizard control a paladin and murder the rest of the party. It was beautiful.
Fuck.
Alright.
Nice.
Necron is hit by the Rusta monster. And the Rust monster does 4 damage to Necron. What happens? Rust monster 6 has bit the Necron. Death of Forge.
It's still working, man, but the armor is just smelling all rusty. It's got another hole nicked in it.
I don't like it. Grace of House Ethereal. It is now your turn. What would you do? This is your first turn inside the room. You see the Rust monsters in front of you. One has just nicked you.
Cast Shatter as a 3rd level spell. Now it says
On whom? On you now. So of them, one of them is noticeably near death, and some of the others have been minorly damaged.
right. I'm getting to that.
Fuck,
So,
I dodge damage. Let's go.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point.
Okay.
Oh, I want
That's
to put
cool.
this. I want to put the sphere kind of like. Oh fuck.
You wanted to get all 3 of those guys, but yeah.
How big is it supposed to
Like
be?
that.
10 foot?
10, yeah, that'll 10 feet. 10 feet. No, radius. That's 2. And that would be 2 squares wide, dude.
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius.
Yeah, that actually is a
That'd be
10-foot
20
radius.
across.
Because every square is 5 feet.
Yeah, so
Oh,
10-foot
radius, not diameter. Right. Derp to derp.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's
yeah,
right.
that'll get all 3 of them.
And hit them 3. So
You'll hit monsters 1, 2, and 6.
Yeah. Go for it.
So how do I? Let's see. How do I do this?
And you will not hit Necron
What do I-
unless he wants it.
do you want it?
Nah, I'm okay. I
what
wouldn't have
do
communicated
I-
that.
Cast a spell. What do I?
So
click on? What do I
just
drag?
roll the
Action tab?
Constitution DC 16 on them.
Oh,
the
roll,
save. You're rolling
okay,
the save
drag that on
of
each
them.
one of them.
Yep.
Oops.
That's one that fails. So number 6, roll the 3d8 on it.
Ooh.
Okay, it does 9 damage to Rust Monster 6. Rust Monster 6 is not pleased.
Is that after the? It
No.
takes.
Shouldn't that kill number 6?
Not
But it-
quite. All right, so
Shut
now
up.
roll Con DC on the next one.
Okay. So
You got
I was
this, you got
sorry,
this.
I was a little confused.
No worries. Oh, it has failed the save. That means it must take the 3d8 damage. 19 fucking damage. Holy Jesus.
Dude, these characters are fucking ripped. Let's go.
Dude, level 5 is when you start to do cool shit.
I put a month's worth of work into this fucking character. Let me tell you.
I also wanted to make sure you guys got to fight stuff that was fun to kill. Rust monsters.
We're not gonna
is fun
get
to kill.
punished. We're not gonna get punished for killing these
To be
things,
fair,
are we?
we got attacked first.
No, I tried to talk to them. You guys attacked first, and then I was
No,
just like, "Fuck it, I'll
no.
attack."
Everyone
Yes,
has a solution.
I did.
It's not always
I literally
fair.
ripped
And
Guys.
you
that.
Hey guys, here's the
Okay,
thing.
fine.
Every room has a solution. It's not always fair. You're always being judged, but you will have fun.
All right.
Okay, so they all
Okay.
took the damage. All right, cool.
Yeah. And they
And
Nice
liked
job.
it. They liked it a lot.
Hold on.
It hurt them, and
I
they
should've-
they make this terrible sound, and rust-smelled spitter comes out of their mouth.
Spitter.
Spittle, spitter.
Speed.
Oh,
Spitter. Spitter.
I forgot to do something as a bonus action beforehand, but that's fine. That's all
Okay.
I can do.
Okay,
So now.
who's next? That's it. You can move if you want.
Oh,
Shell.
I can move, can I?
Yep. But now you
that
can't.
would-
Your
that
turn's
would,
over now, so you can't.
Shell, Circle of Fear.
Fine.
What dost thou do, Shell? What dost thou do?
Did the cat get a turn?
What?
Did the cat get a turn?
The cat is currently
Oh,
just playing on the
It's
floor
playing?
with some dust. Yeah, it's off in the corner, in the lower left corner of the room. It's playing with a piece
In
of
that case,
dirt.
my character's still traumatized.
Okay. So you don't do anything. Cool. Taters?
She's
How do I
rocking back
delete,
and
how do
making
I
sound.
delete this circle that I made?
So, now that things have changed a little bit, I need to check the radius of my ultimate death ray of awesomeness.
Okay.
God, please don't.
how wide it is.
Everything if it doesn't say
wait,
it's
wait,
5.
5
it's,
foot
She
radius.
said.
It's 5 foot diameter. It's 5 feet wide. It's 1 square wide if it
What?
doesn't say how wide it is.
It's a 5 foot radius.
Okay, well that
so
means
that means
5
that
foot
it's-
radius.
It's
Each
10
square is
feet.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10
So
meters.
it's the
10
diameter.
feet in both directions. Yes.
It's 5 feet in both directions.
Yes,
10 feet
yes.
is, as a diameter.
Feet or meters?
So that means I should be able to hit 2 rust monsters at the same time.
Don't
Wait,
you-
if I
correct.
hit Ray with my giant ultimate death ray, will it kill her? Will it hurt her?
It will damage her if she's in the.
Don't
Fire.
throw it behind them. That way,
Well,
when
I was
radius
hoping to hit
it'll
all-
hit them.
You know, you could move and then attack. Which? Let's see, where are you located?
Okay.
Right now?
Can I like
You can
ask
just
Ray
move.
I
to
love
move?
this, you guys.
No. Yes, you can ask her to move, but she can't move until her turn.
God damn it. Okay, can I hold my turn until she next moves?
Yes, you can hold your turn.
Traumatized.
You can even
Talk to
prepare
her
an
and
action.
untraumatize her.
Okay, I'll prepare my ultimate death ray then.
The way of prepared action, you have to say when a certain thing happens, you'll fire it, and you say what it
Okay.
is.
Once Rex moves out of the way, I'm gonna fire the ultimate death. Oh wait, actually, wait, that one's
She's
dead.
not in
isn't
the way. The
it? Oh wait, that one's dead. I don't even need to
yeah.
kill
Can
that
we
one.
get
Okay, I'm
response?
just gonna fire
Yeah,
it
it
now.
doesn't have a. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Fire.
yeah. So, this will be. I'm gonna draw a circle.
Make them all pay.
Boom, 5 foot radius, and it says that a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5 foot radius, 48 foot high cylinder centered in a beam. Anyway, it's a death ray. And they take radiant damage.
Well, they're not immune to that, so go ahead and roll your
yeah,
damage.
so well first I have to do.
Is it a roll to hit, or do they get a dexterity save?
No, it's a Constitution save.
Is
Okay,
the
that
holy
one-
light of potatoes upon them?
So
They made it.
It sounds like rotten potatoes to me.
They
Oh.
both made it.
God
What
damn
happens if they? What happens if they make the save?
They don't die.
Oh. So a beam
They
of
have
light
it.
shines down, and they kind of just flex and shrug it off like it was no big.
Yeah, I think it actually lasts. Oh yeah, it lasts for up to 1 minute.
Okay, well, on their
Something
turn, they can choose to move or not.
Okay,
Some
cool.
haters.
Well, I did my ultimate death
It's
ray.
like
so-
the light. It was
This didn't
fine
sound
at
very
first,
deathly.
and then when it does a little bit of damage, it's like, oh, and it was all
We're-
like a light suntan gone wrong.
Well,
Yeah.
they're stupid monsters, so they probably won't move until it starts to hurt.
Okay, good. That's good.
Necron, what are you
Might take a
gonna?
minute.
Is it me?
Why is the combat tracker? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Da, 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 da. Here we go. Necron Deathforge. He is going to.
Super cereal.
Hey, what kind of soup or cereal?
Soup or cereal?
Who said that?
Cereal soup?
Don't scare me. Okay. Necron Deathforge is going to stab. What does he do? What are the things he actually does?
He has a warhammer and a great axe. He also has a few spells. He can cause harm.
Oh, he has
That's a
a.
spell.
No, that's a different person.
He has raised dead. There's no dead bodies here.
Where are the dead
Well,
bodies?
there's
He's a
one.
decent- He has a spell list. I gave him a decent selection.
Well, I guess it's not a body. It's kind of more of a splat on the ceiling.
Oh,
but
actually-
okay.
All right,
He's
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to take damage, but
I know
we're
he
too
has
far
at least
gone,
one
so no.
damaging spell.
Wait, me?
Oh, I know. Okay, he's gonna go ahead.
Let him
and-
choose. Picking a spell is fun.
They were actually supposed to take half of the damage, but let's just keep going.
We'll just let it go.
He's gonna
Well,
do.
the next time.
Given he's noticing the rust thing happening, he's going to do an attack of magic. Inflict wounds.
That
Doing
requires you to touch them.
but
Say hug me, brother,
You have,
and
you
then
have to
just
poke him
like
with a finger.
touch him.
no, that's
No,
fine.
no,
Hug
not
him.
hug him. Just make contact. A finger
Alright.
will do it.
I fold.
Hug me,
I
brother.
hold out one of my fingers, and I hit him like I hit the fuck out of him. Okay.
It's more like you
With my
touch him and there's
spell.
a glowing darkness and
Alright.
it sears with pain.
All right, and then 3d10 necrotic damage. He dies. He dies, Jim.
So when you touch him, black tendrils spiral out from your hands, its orange skin starts to darken and it explodes with necrotic energy.
All right, and then
Okay,
Oh, I
well,
also realized that I didn't something and didn't deal as much damage as I should have. But also it's fine.
Okay.
okay, and
I'd
then
mention.
Let's take
Necron.
it out. Let's kill.
But he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, kill Rust Monster 6
Dead,
is
Jim.
dead.
He's dead.
Yeah. All right, and Necron goes, aha! That's a spicy meatball. Okay, and that's the end of his turn.
Or
Okay.
Swedish
dead
cock ball.
moles.
Or what?
Alright.
Or he could say something really cool. Well, I guess what you said is fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Meredith.
Meredith, what are you doing?
I go from looking at the one. I turn. I pivot on my foot and I swing towards Rust Monster 3, and I do it in a smashing down motion.
Roll the hit.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Do. I have 1d8 bludgeoning as well as so an 18,
That should
and
do it.
then
You got.
plus 9.
Why did you not roll it on the enemy?
Oh shit! Am I supposed to roll it on the enemy?
Yeah, that's like it does all the work for us. All right, the
Get your
armor
head in
class
the
is
game.
only
Oh.
14 though. So yeah.
Oh, there you
roll
go.
Damage. There you go. It
Don't
takes
forget,
10 damage.
is that one of the +1 weapons you got from the main room?
No, it's just my standard warhammer that I got
Oh,
from
okay.
my bag.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
you smash down, and I'm going to say that he's not going to be able to move his next turn. He's a little dizzy right now from being hit in the head.
Boink!
Bonk. Cheers,
Rust
man.
Monster 1!
Torbjorn smashes.
Rust Monster 1 is going to try to eat you, Necron. You look like a yummy, delicious meat suit.
Nice Swedish cock ball.
Nope, meat suits. Meat suits eat goth balls. Rust monsters eat rust and meat suits. It's actually more interested in eating your armor than it is in eating you.
Okay.
Reflex, but okay.
Hey, is it time for Rust Monster 1?
It's going to try to attack you so it can eat your delicious armor.
All right, Rust Monster 1 is attacking. Is he attacking Necron, Deathforge,
Yes, he's attacking him.
or Grace of House Asterion?
Oh no.
He's attacking
no.
Necron Deathforge because
Alright.
Necron Deathforge has the metal armor on and he's delicious.
Ah, yummy, yummy, yummy.
Wearing metal armor is pretty much like wearing catnip and running into a room full of cats.
Shit, I'm
Oh,
wearing
man.
plate armor.
Instead of feeling
That's
Cover
why he
up.
said they're all trying to attack you, but you're kind of killing them pretty quick. All right, hey, he goes, nyam, nyam, nyam. It does 4 damage to Necron Deathforge.
Damage.
Oh,
More damage.
Rex, your hammer is a little rusted on the tip now.
Oh,
Shit.
brother.
I think if you hit it a few more times with that thing, you think you might ruin it.
Oh shit.
Tip.
Okay.
You think at most maybe you can hit it 2 or 3 more times before you've destroyed your own weapon.
Ready?
Yep.
Rust Monster,
Monster
2. Ready to rumble.
So actually, that one's going to attack Grace. So you're just right in front of it.
All right, nah. And it hits you. It hits you. And it goes nyam.
Hold on.
7
Did we
damage.
take into account my increased AC because of mage armor?
Did you cast Mage Armor?
Yeah, it's at will. I can't.
Did you cast it
Yeah, but
last turn?
you haven't had a turn since the last time you asked that you actually haven't had a chance to activate it.
You haven't activated it yet. Well,
I
just
okay.
remember
You
to
have
do
to-
it on your turn.
I meant
which
to
is-
last turn, but all right, fine.
Okay, so
No, that's true.
That is probably the most common thing ever said in D&D.
What? You didn't do it?
No, I meant to last turn.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fine.
It's cool, man. Don't
Alright,
worry.
alright.
Remember, there's no permanent repercussions here. You guys
Yeah.
just...
Said if you die 3
Meredith.
times, you die in real life.
All your mistakes are doing is losing you treasure and experience. It's nothing important.
Meredith Dearborn, you are being attacked by Rasta
Rich,
Monster
money is
3.
important.
How does this make you feel inside?
I
Hey,
shield. I
Okay.
feel sad. Sad.
Okay.
Sad.
And it misses you. You haven't
I
taken a
just-
single hit. What the fuck? Alright, here we go. And the other one's like, wow, I want to eat this beautiful metal novel.
Wait, it can't hit me though. Because it's dizzy, remember?
No, it can't. I said it can't move. It won't try to leave the damage
Nah.
area. It'll still attack you.
It is too distracted by the beauty of the metal before it.
Oh God.
It is trying to eat your delicious metal hammer, though.
Yeah.
It
so
can't
good.
though.
It can't. It can't. She's like,
trying
what you
to
gonna
eat
do?
your
What you
rusty
gonna
tip.
do? Alright.
Trying to
Okay.
eat your rusty tip.
And number 6 is still dead.
Dead.
Alright.
Chris?
Grace of
Alright,
House Asterial.
Now I wanna use mage armor.
All right, cast it on yourself.
Oh, do I? Okay, do I drag it over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now
Cool.
you
There
get
you
to,
go.
you still get to move and act.
Cool.
There you go.
All right.
And the effect is
Cool.
in place.
So I
Do you want to do you want to act or do you want to move?
want to do some. If I move, they're gonna get an opportunity attack, so there's not a real big point there.
Ah, now you're thinking like a gamer.
Okay, so I want to attack. Which one looks like? I want to attack Rust Monster 2 with my rapier.
Yeah, they both look pretty much equally hurt. Hit.
Oh, cool. And
Roll your damage onto the rust monster.
instead, so one of my abilities, I can attack with my packed weapon twice instead of once whenever I take
Alright.
the attack.
Roll
action.
again.
So
Roll to see if your second one hits.
okay, cool. Let me get back to what I was doing. Cool.
Another hit. So roll damage for each hit separately. +5, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, +5. Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead.
Alright, so you do a little flicker flack and your rapier goes straight through its eyeball and pierces its brain. You can actually feel it. You pull it out and there's a squelching and a
It does
popping
sound like
noise.
fairy tale.
Is that
music.
rapier magical?
Um,
Is it +1?
It's actually
It's
it's
not a
his
plus
hex
one, no.
rapier. It was
Okay,
my hex
that's your
blade.
hex blade?
the
Okay.
ethereal ones. That way he's not
The-
actually touching
The
it.
fluid on the tip smells really bad and it looks like there's a fizzing, but it kind of just drips off the tip of your rapier.
and I still have a bonus action, right?
From what? You attack, you have a move action.
Okay.
But
Because
you're
I wanted to use my bonus action to use Hexblade's Curse on Rust Monster 2. Or Rust Monster 1.
what are you getting the bonus action from? Because you already attacked
Um,
twice. You already had a bonus action this round.
Oh, it didn't say it was supposed to be a bonus action, but okay.
The free action of doing your armor.
It says
Yeah,
you
it
can.
was-
Okay, alright. That's doing armor. Yeah.
Well,
that makes
So
and again,
what's
I have a lot of
what's the
3.5
curse thing do,
experience.
anyways? What's the
Okay, so my Hexblade's Curse. As a bonus action, choose one creature I can see within 30 feet. A minute. And I gain the following benefits.
is it-
I gain against it.
you get what against it?
Get bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target equal to my proficiency. Any attack roll I make against the target is a crit on 19 or
Wait, this is
20.
a free will thing. Just do it at the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
It only matters if you're attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair.
And I
Yeah,
believe that
it's-
ability only lasts till the end of your turn anyway. So
Yeah, so you want to put it on.
it wouldn't matter. I see what you're talking about. You just remember to do it at the beginning of your turn. But you are supposed, if you have multiple abilities that give bonus actions, you're only supposed to get one extra action from an ability per turn.
Okay.
It's to prevent people from stacking multiple bonus actions.
No, I understand. It says the target's cursed for 1 minute. How long is a minute?
A round is 6 seconds, so they'll
so
be
10
cursed for the
rounds.
rest of the combat. Yeah. And this combat's not going on for another. Trust me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And is at will? Does that take my bonus action?
If it's something you do additionally on top of a move action and attack action, yeah.
Shell, it's your turn. What do you do?
Shell, are you there?
Oh, sorry. What is the cat's action? I was pushing the wrong key to talk.
The cat is going. The cat is gone.
The cat has died.
You don't know. The cat is gone.
My character doubles in trauma, looks around and goes, "Cat!"
You get a prompt in front of you. It says, quest offered. Reward cat. Quest objective, be useful.
Oh,
My character
took
ignores
your
it
cat
and
away.
goes, "Cat!" and starts crying again.
Okay. Taters.
That
Yes,
was a
ma'am.
subtle jab if I ever
Oh,
saw
the AI that runs this dungeon is an asshole. I'm not sure if you figured it out yet. He's not nice.
Well, it's
Okay.
working with an 8-year-old, so...
Taters, what do you
Yes,
do?
ma'am.
There's a crying. There's a
Death
crying
Ray.
shell to your right.
Don't care.
There's a
Death
dead
Ray.
rust monster too, and your death ray. Okay, go
Death
ahead.
Ray is gonna continue. We're gonna do it again.
All right,
Yeah.
go for it. Oh, it has failed. That means it takes the
Failure.
damage.
Oopsie. I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that. Damage. Yay.
Yay! Heavy damage has been inflicted to Rust Monster 5. Also, 4 damage has been inflicted to Rust Monster 3. How do they feel, Troa?
Kind of crunchy.
Okay. Taters, given this knowledge and power that you have demonstrated, what do you do with the remainder of your turn?
I wait, because that's all I want to do.
Copy.
Yep. I don't do anything.
Necron,
Necron
Deathforge.
Deathforge. What is your thingy?
What's your-
Well, he's going to cast Animate Dead, because he wants to bring back Rust Monster 6 as his evil spawnling. Is that a thing?
All right. Yeah.
This
you
spell
could
creates
totally-
an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid. Can I?
Ooh, I think
it says
Rust
humanoid.
monsters are large.
Oh,
is this humanoid?
no. Ah,
No,
humanoid.
there's no
Not
there's no
humanoid at
humanoid
all.
corpses here.
Oh, this is depressing. I
No,
look
this is
around.
Wait.
This is a
get
large
up.
quadruped.
What if, right? You took its body and you cut it up and you made it look like a human.
Okay,
In
I will.
6 seconds?
No. I will
Yeah, he's a
proceed to
professional.
begin the process of carving Rust Monster 6 into roughly
As-
the shape of a humanoid. Should
as
I
a
roll
necromancer,
wisdom to know
he
whether or not
is-
that would work?
You're positive that will not work.
Well, son of a bitch, I briefly think that I should be
The
doing
fact
that.
You've tried it once, even though you
Okay.
knew it wouldn't work then.
I tried it in the past.
It made a good meal, but a bad meat puppet.
You ate it.
Resurrect your hopes and dreams.
Well, it wasn't
I-
a rust monster.
I want to resurrect my hopes and dreams, we Titan, but I do not know. Okay, so with great depression, I realized that I was about to try that thing that I tried in the past, and it had failed miserably. And I was like, okay, how can I make this better?
Graveyard of Broken Dreams.
Wait, can I use? No, that would be stupid. He wouldn't do that. Necron will simply.
You sure he sounds gonna?
It's just. Oh, you're judging him on his accent? You think it matters where he goes? You're racist. You're racist against Necron Deathforge and his people.
Unfortunately,
I'm a
the
noble.
AI
Don't
glitched
be
out
racist
and
to me.
it installed the wrong personality in the Necron puppet.
Multiple times, eh? And he goes.
Come on, you can't do that to me.
He takes his finger and he puts it on Rust the Monster 1. And he
That's a miss,
says.
sir.
What? He can
Does he
still
miss?
put his finger on it and go, hasta la vista, baby. And then he goes,
I hate this. I hate Necron so much.
and it does nothing.
Well-
Apparently, he
That's
It's totally not the way I promise he'll be played differently later.
I
This
cannot
is
promise
so
anything.
horrible.
I love Necron Deathforge. He's a great guy.
It's horrible. It's terrible.
All right, next Up on the roster.
Dabba dee dabba die. Dabba
Yeah.
dee dabba die.
Okay, is Meredith Beerborn. Beerborn.
Bear. Not beer.
Beerborn.
It's bear.
Go
Okay.
on.
So I swing again on Rust Monster 3.
And she hit the Runst Monster 3. What do you
And-
want? Damage.
and it hit-
Roll damage.
Bludgeoning. Do.
Bludgeoning. She's bludgeoning it. She blunged it by 11 damage. It is now not
She
pleased.
plunged it
Bludgeoned. She said bludgeoning damage.
during damage.
It's like to blaze.
As I'm smashing it, I
Play
am
Mario?
praying to my god. Like, make it fight peace.
Alright, ready for Rust Monster 1. Rust Monster 1 is not dead and still wishes to consume the armor of Necron Deathforge. How do you feel about this, Necron? I do not like it. Okay.
Doesn't matter if he likes it. The Rust Monster's hungry.
Accents again.
Ah!
Oh no, it
It
doesn't
eats your
critical
armor!
damage. Oh
That
no!
half plate is gone.
Oh
It is removed.
no! Necron Deathforge takes 12 damages. 12!
And loses his... Take him out of his inventory. He doesn't get the equipment.
Oh, this is balls.
Oh, jeez, you've taken a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage!
That's what dwarves are
I
supposed
swear
to
to
do.
God.
Okay, what am I doing? Half plate? The half plate goes away?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're pretty sure you saw some more in the main room, but, you know, you can't get it now.
Boop-a-doop. Okay. I did good. I did a good. I took my clothes off. Okay, Rust
Hot.
Monster 2 is dead. Rust Monster 3 is distracted by how much it loves you, Meredith. Yum, 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 yum. And it misses. The fuck? Rust Monster 4
I dance to the side.
is dead. But it's 3 turns later, so it has fallen back down. Is there anything special that occurs?
No. Rust Monster 5's turn to attack.
Okay, Rust Monster
It just-
5. It
Excuse
bequeaths
me.
you with a nice, dainty.
Queef.
It misses.
It got a 1. What happens?
Oh, it goes to bite you, and it goes to bite your hammer, and you just smash it in the face, and it bites its friend instead.
Oh,
Yes.
shit, girl. Here you
I
go.
go, bitch.
Rust
So how
Monster
Rust-
5 versus Rust Monster
Please.
3. Who will survive?
And
Well,
it hurt really bad. It's
uh,
like getting
it's
punched
dying.
in the teeth. You know when you go to bite into something and you accidentally stab your teeth with the fork? It was kind of like that.
Rust Monster. Wait, Rust Monster 5 just killed Rust Monster 3. Don't you think Rust Monster 5 should get some kind of bonus for consuming the flesh?
No,
Well,
it just
shit.
feels sadness. So
Oh, but
It
it,
bites
it,
I love how
Rust
Danny
Monster
just
3 was
wanted
metal.
to egg you on.
Nom, 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 nom. I'm
our
just saying
Grace,
there's
it's your
metal
turn.
in there.
There are 2 remaining living rust monsters.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Done.
cool. I want to.
You're going to curse something with your stare
I
of
want
cursiness?
To Hexblade. I want to curse. This monster 1.
All right,
do it.
drag it over to it.
There isn't a thing. I don't.
It was in the book. I bought the for you.
No, but it's in my features. It's not like a
Oh,
a
thing I
weird-
drag over.
what's it
Click and
do?
drag a little.
Can you mark it as cursed and I'll just
Oh, curse.
remember.
That's where it's at disadvantage, right?
Curse. I gain a bonus to damage rolls against the target equal to my proficiency. Any attack I make
Oh,
against
you're
the cursed
declaring
target-
it as a curse. Yeah, okay, now go ahead and attack it.
feature. It's one of my features.
All right, well, just remember the rules, and then we'll.
Okay, I will remember. And I'm going to blast it.
Ba-ba-da. Oh, it's a hit.
And then
You're
let
probably
me
gonna.
see.
Good chance
Yeah.
you're gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's the goal. And I add 5. I add 5 to that because of one of my features.
All right.
Does that kill it?
Nope.
All right.
Deals 10 damage. Doesn't kill it. Really? Okay.
No.
There's a sound in the room like power being turned off, a flickering. All of the dead bodies turn into coins, and the remaining ones disappear.
Oh, wait a
Nice.
second. And my curse on that deals 3 additional damage, so in total it did 13, not 10.
Is that enough to kill it?
What?
So you there?
13, not
He said
10?
he did 3 more. Yeah.
Yeah, because of because of the curse I put on it. 3
Nope.
additional
It
damage.
wouldn't be dead.
Nope. Okay.
So everyone individually gets 200 gold for every successfully slain rust monster in this room. 800 gold. Everyone in this room gets 800 gold.
Okay.
So, do I mark that in my inventory?
Yep.
So wait, but the Monster 5 isn't dead yet.
They disappear. I said that there was a sound in the room, like power being turned off. Everything flickered. The dead bodies turned to gold, and the remaining monsters just disappeared.
So we get 800 gold?
Total each.
Is
That
it
jewel I
GP or is
picked
it
up.
gold?
It's right now in your inventory. It's listed as 200 GP. The gold will be used to purchase yourself a prize at the end of the dungeon.
Wait, so 200 GP or 800 gold?
800 GP.
Everyone gets 800 GP total for this room.
Question: do I still have that 500 GP from that crystal I picked up?
You do,
at the
yes.
beginning? Cool.
Yep.
200.
Are there any pots in the room that I can break to get rewards?
The room is
Get some rupees.
Yeah.
the room is littered in half-eaten swords and shields and armor pieces.
Can I attempt to eat one of the swords?
What race are you?
Everything.
Potato dwarf.
You may attempt to do anything you want. So go for it.
Okay.
What would happen? You're familiar with the species. What would happen if a potato dwarf ate rusted metal?
I don't.
While you guys sort this out.
I don't
Absorb
think
the
I
mineral
got through
quality.
I
feel like
walk
it
over to
wouldn't,
Michelle
like,
and try to calm her
It
down.
would not go well.
I think he would throw up. I'm pretty sure that's what would
I
happen.
definitely would throw up.
You take a bite into it, it's literally like licking a piece of rusted metal. And also, it tastes a little bit like someone else's spit. It's really gross.
Yeah, and then I instantly realize what I've done and continue. And then I throw up.
So there are 2 doors leading out of this room on the left wall, the one you came from, and an additional door. There's a door to the south, and you can search the room and make a check to look for anything else. That'd be a perception roll.
Okay, say that again.
There are 3 doors total leading out of this room. 2 on the left wall, and west wall.
Including the one that we came from?
Yes, including the one that you came from. You can see those 2 slits there, and you really can't see it, but there is, I moved a little bit. There's a door on the south here. And there is something weird about the north wall, but you would need a successful check to find it.
Hey Troy, go ahead and play my character for me if you can for just a minute.
Necron Deathforge falls to the ground, and you hear a sound, incompatible personality, reinstalling. And he stands back up. The foul god demands a sacrifice.
Liked
Just
him
stands
before.
there and scowls.
I liked him better before.
All right, guys, which door do you want to go
Okay,
to, or
so-
do you want to check out a different
Can I-
room? Or do a search here?
On that, can I do a check
Absolutely. Give me a number. Roll the die.
on that?
Let me know what skill you're using, and then roll the number for me.
I'm gonna use Arcana, and then I'm gonna roll the number. That didn't roll.
What are you using Knowledge Arcana to do?
Look at the thing on the wall. You said it's weird.
Oh, you see nothing magical whatsoever about the wall.
Okay. Okay.
You're absolutely positive if there's anything going on with this wall, it's something mundane, non-magically speaking.
Boring. That's boring. So I'm gonna walk. I would like to go over to the south wall.
Okay. That is remember. A large ball-like creature floats in the middle of the room. Its gaze. Oh wait, I read the wrong side. You see the back of it. You see the back end of a large ball-like creature floating in the middle of a room. Small tendrils with eyeballs glaring away from you.
Oh fuck. I don't want any part of this.
Would you like to make a knowledge arcana check now?
Yeah. I think I already know what this is, and I think I don't want any part of it. But okay. Fuck.
9. You're pretty sure it's a monster.
Does
Does anyone else want to
it
do
was either
anything?
that or a beach ball with string type to it.
Can I try?
Absolutely. Tell me what you're checking with and roll the skill. Yep, no, you still have to justify it, but knowledge arcana, will tell you something.
So, investigation? Oh, fuck, this isn't good.
Investigation or insight would help.
Fuck.
Make an insight check instead.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that's a magical creature, and you're also pretty sure it is not aware you're looking at it.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't go in.
You're also pretty sure it's dangerous.
My character's all over this not going in thing.
Okay,
You know what?
we should.
I know.
Your
I tried
cat
to
is back.
persuade everybody. Maybe we should not go in. Do I persuade people we shouldn't fight it?
I definitely should not need to roll for that.
So you tell them this story about how you know what that is, and it's very believable, and it'll kill everybody if you go in the room, and you're super convincing. Guys, you believe her 100% that she knows what that monster is, and that she believes it will wipe the party.
Can I roll
Hey, I saved
against
it.
that?
Yes, you can.
Don't roll it. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, you're pretty sure.
Wait. Intimidating. I'm intimidating him to shut the fuck up.
That's not how this works.
Shut the fuck up. No.
First off, now I get to tell him what he figured out with his role. So what you figured out is, while she's being very smooth about it, she has no idea what she's talking about. She's just sounding very convincing.
Cool.
That's what you know. You can choose whether to act.
I'm using my persuasion not to say that we should go in there, but to make everyone to call attention to the fact that I don't think she knows what she's talking about, and then that we should go towards this door.
You are very convincing when you point out all the inconsistencies in her explanation.
God damn it! I'm trying to save us. No.
Now he never said that.
You're a peasant. What do you know?
Oh wow! Fuck you.
Necron looks in the door. Ah, yes, the mistress loves this one. Go inside and bring glory to the mistress.
How about no?
Okay, that's the scariest thing I've heard all day.
Can I roll an intimidation check again to be like, no?
I said go in the other direction. We're not going. Going south.
You start to hear a slapping sound as you see Necron on his knees with a cat of nine tails, self-flagellating himself, whipping himself on his back.
Okay, no.
You've lost your armor!
Shell, I walk over to Shell, sweetie. Let's go the other direction. Let's go up. Go.
My character is still going no repeatedly and not responding.
All right, so are you guys gonna close the door or leave it open?
Yes, we're gonna close the door, and I'm gonna tell the dumb peasants that we should go in the other direction. And
as you close the door, you see it start to turn around, and you slam the door just in time as a beam of something slams up against the door, and you see a fizzing coming out from underneath the door frame.
Awesome.
And then I try
it's soda pop.
to tell Shell we need to go. Move.
Which way would you like to go?
North. Away
Okay.
from the door.
The north wall does look a little strange. I'll need a good check to find anything on it. A 7 is not enough.
I know. That's why I'm like,
That
fuck.
was in persuasion.
You could ask the dwarf.
I'm
Dwarf
not
is-
asking. I'm trying
The
to get
dwarf is
Shell away from the
flagellating
dwarf.
himself.
Have you tried hugging her?
Flagellating himself.
Okay,
He's,
I'll hug
he's
her.
now he's finished
How do
whipping
I
himself.
hug?
He's now strapped the cat
You
of nine
guys are
tails to his
surprisingly
hill.
bad at comforting children.
Well, is he choking himself
How
too?
do? Well, that's
No.
because I'm trying to get you away. Usually, you try to get them away, and then you try to, comfort them.
If you guys,
You
you'd
can't
have to
just
make
comfort
a
them.
you'd have to make a knowledge religion check to understand the ritual he's going through.
Can I pick up the child and run
Yes.
to the other side of the room?
Yeah, you run to the north side of the room. There's a wall with something strange about it and a door to the west.
So you're
Okay.
attempting to kidnap her?
No, I'm tempting to move her away from the guy that
illegal.
is
Kidnapping.
My
currently.
character leans into your hug and comes
Kidnap
with
her.
you.
All right, which door do you? Where do you go? What do you do? Do you go into the door?
No,
I would like to
I
go
just moved her
next
away, and I try to calm her down. That's all. I'm just trying to calm her down.
Well,
I would like
that's,
to go this direction.
Do you feel calm now? Is your character feeling a little better? All right, I'll go in that direction in a moment.
My character is feeling slightly better and is responding to Rex hugs.
Yay! I try to pick up the cat too, so that you have the cat as well.
The cat disappeared on us. There is no cat. There's no
Oh,
cat
no.
there to hug.
Okay. Shh.
All right, well, we're gonna
We'll
have
find the
to
cat. We'll find the cat. We'll find the cat.
improvise
Okay?
until he gets back.
Yeah. We'll
Oh,
find.
because he's the only one who has control over the map.
Yep.
Oh, son of a.
So this is what
we'll
you
find
see.
the cat.
Long corridor with a turn to the left. It goes back into the big long room where you've watched yourselves kill yourselves and heal yourselves.
What about the big red thing at the top of the screen?
Everyone that's checked it just found a wall. No one's made a successful perception check there yet.
Okay, I investigate the room.
All right, make a check, insight, perception, something. tell me what you're rolling.
Investigation. Oh shit, that is
Not investigation.
The-
Roll something. Roll insight.
Okay.
Not
Insight or
history.
perception.
Oh shit.
Natural
21.
20. You
Okay.
notice that there's some moss that doesn't really match the other moss, and it's covering up a latch. You reach your fingers in and pull, and a door slides open. A long, narrow corridor with writing is. Oops, didn't mean to do that. You see a long corridor with some writing on a wall at the other end.
Nice. Okay, so I'm still carrying Shell in my arms and dragging my hammer, and I have a shield. I put my shield. I have to put something away. I'm gonna have to put my shield away because I'm carrying a child in my arm, and I'm.
Does anyone else
dragging my
go
hammer.
into the room?
Yes, let us go into the room. The peasants opened the door, so I shall just follow.
Okay,
All right,
I
it's a
am just
long
carrying it
corridor,
now,
and at the end, in big red letters on the wall, is some writing.
Is it
Okay,
like the Chuck E. Cheese prize counter?
No, it's just thick red lettering.
Can we read it?
Yep. It says overthinking.
Overthinking.
Yep.
That's all
Anything
it
else
says.
we noticed about the wall?
That's all you can see. You can make a check if you want, but all you see is the word overthinking in big red letters.
Can I try a I'm gonna try an insight check to see what else is going on. What else is going on? What else is going on in this hall?
There's something about that wall, man. You just look at it and you're like, damn. It's a wall with some red letters that says overthinking on it.
We're overthinking it. I think we should leave, peasants.
I
would like to speak to the peasants as that way.
It calls us a peasant, even though it doesn't know itself.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little agitated actually that he's calling us peasants.
Necron walks up to you. Why does it speak to us like we are beneath it?
I'd like to yell at this person who's calling everybody peasants.
Oh yes,
okay. If it's actually pissing you guys off, okay, fine.
It actually is.
It isn't that. People are taking out weapons in game. People are
in
like
game. This
in
isn't
game.
like. Yeah, we're not pissed off in real life, just in game.
No.
Okay, Okay, I'm just making sure.
Oh yeah, you could do anything to my character in game. I wouldn't care. He's just a meat suit. All right, where do you guys want to go though? You guys got to pick a direction, or we can't go there.
I'm too busy trying to calm Shell
You
down.
got to
a little more.
if you don't do something besides calm the kid down, we're never going to leave the room. So if you just
Okay,
want to do that, I'm going to talk to the other players, and when you want to take an action, you can interrupt.
You can walk and talk.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to firmly suggest
Okay.
that we continue down this hallway.
Okay, you continue down the hallway. You see a hallway leading back to a room you came from, and another closed door that you haven't been through yet.
Can I open said door?
You can try. The door opens.
Oh shit! Sorry.
And I see what?
Do you walk into the room?
Yes, I walk into the room.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Ignore that. Excellent. That we just
Just gonna
heard. Yeah, I
ignore
don't
that.
think we're gonna.
That sounds like
fucking-
some flagellating is going on. So
The door swings open. A woman could be seen at the far end of the room, sitting in a very lavish throne. The room walls are decorated with statues and tables and tables with trinkets all over them. The trinkets sparkle. The statues are stunningly beautifully realistic. They all seem to be made out of white marble. At the far end of the room, and next to there's a beautiful woman sitting at the far end of the room.
okay.
Is this Pan's Labyrinth?
I would like to walk around and smash all the statues.
No, taters. God damn it! It's like
Okay.
a 4-year-old.
So since it looks like there's a potential for an event to occur, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Wonderful.
Can you
And then
roll
we have-
initiative for me?
We actually does
We're
anyone
gonna
know where
smash the
Gandora
pots. You
went?
can roll your own initiative.
Where's
So,
Gandora?
yeah,
Gandora,
where is Gandora? I need him for the battle tracker. Unless you guys want to go back and do one of the non-combat rooms.
Wait, which one's initiative?
Oh, I continue to roll fucking 4s for initiative.
If you open up your character sheet, you see how there's like 3 boxes sort of in the middle?
It's the middle one. Oh fuck! I got a -1 on
Yeah.
it. Fuck! Do not want to fight. Damn it!
Let me see if I can throw down some shit on the map here. Do.
I don't think.
NPC.
Did Gandy
Oh,
say
my
where he was
character's doing
going?
good initiative. I don't know why.
What do I gotta do? What do I
God,
gotta do?
finally.
Gandy, good
My
job.
wife
you got
made
back.
food and told me to be like, you better come and eat with me because you love me and I'm beautiful and I smell like roses and violets and cheesy meatballs.
Is
Islands.
this your in-game character style talking?
Always.
It's
So
obvious
the
you
meat
got
puppet Necron starts complaining again. It speaks like he falls over. AI incompatible. Reinstalling previous owner. He stands back up. Hey guys.
Oi!
This fucking cleric has multiple personalities.
I don't like this cleric. He's.
All right, so I'm gonna
At least the cleric
re-explain
likes
what.
us.
Oh, we have the red hallway's been unveiled also, Joe. There was
Also,
big red
you
letters
were
at the end of the-
flagellating yourself earlier. You should
Oh, yeah, so
probably
when-
get your AI fixed.
when
Flagellating himself too.
What?
when Necron when you left, he passed out and had his old AI installed. He saw his armor was missing and pulled out a cat of nine tails and started flagellating himself and whipping his back,
Fucking hardcore.
praying. Oh yeah, that's how his people pray.
I'm okay with this.
The big long corridor had the word
Flagellating himself.
overthinking written at the end of it. They sat there and stared at it for a while. And now I'll read this
Well, I'm
description again.
calling
for
people
Pandora.
peasants.
Go ahead.
Peasant too.
Okay, a woman can be seen at the far end of the room, sitting in a lavish throne. The walls are decorated with beautiful artwork. Hyper-realistic statues made of white marble or stone are spread about the room, and tables with lots of trinkets and sparklies are just everywhere. There's a
Nice.
long red carpet that leads from your door to her throne, which is on a raised dais.
I roll history to see if I know anything about these items or this person.
Okay, you make a knowledge history check.
Okay.
Actually,
'Cause,
first
like,
make a perception check.
Why
need
I
to see
say
what-
that is because I'm a noble and I think I would know things about beautiful
Yeah.
people and rich
You
stuff.
don't know shit.
Shit.
You think that she may
Just like a
be.
typical noble.
You think it's either a person of great status or a trap. You're not really sure.
I mean, it's little column A, little column B at this point.
You don't know. You have no fucking idea. It's like, I want you to imagine that you saw a tree that grew fire trucks that fed the poor using magical jelly beans. That's how confused you
I
are
wasn't
right
really
now.
paying
That sounds
attention,
like
but wait,
something that would
what?
happen if I get a pike to
See?
the back of the head.
All right.
I'm like really confused actually though.
Does anyone else want to do
Rolled,
anything?
and I don't know anything, so.
All
That's
right.
Does anyone else want to roll to see if they know what's going on here?
Yeah, totally.
Nope, I don't know what's
I'll
going
try.
on here. I definitely don't. I'm a potato.
I'll
Necron.
try. I don't know shit either.
Necron is too busy repenting and beating himself up mentally for losing his armor.
All right.
Oh, 15. Excellent. Make a perception check as well, please.
That is a perception check.
Oh.
My insight was
Her hair
5.
is moving.
Oh, great. Let's just.
Medusa?
Can we just dip set? Can we please just dip set? I don't want any part of either of these.
You're pretty sure it's some type. You're pretty sure it might be some type of monster. But you can't tell because all you really see is a woman with moving hair sitting on a lavish throne in a room filled with.
I think moving
statues.
hair is not good. Because it means either magical prowess or.
Wait. Magical. Shell.
No!
Yes.
There's someone with magical hair in that room.
My character sniffs and looks up at the person with the moving hair.
I'm holding on to Shell like.
You go into the room.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been following Rex since she started hugging me.
Right now, you can see into the room. Do you go into the room?
Why am I
No.
not with Rex?
I
Thank
try
you.
to like whisper, hey. I try to whisper, hey, we shouldn't be in here.
What was that roll?
Persuasion
Oh,
of natural 20.
I was gonna say she shouldn't need to roll persuasion anyway. My character's being pretty apathetic to, so she's just going wherever Rex is going.
I'm like, we shouldn't be in here. I don't think this is a good idea.
My character sniffs and goes, okay.
The woman
And
on the
I-
throne rests her head on her fists, and now she looks bored.
Yeah,
She's
so
like,
I back out of the room because I don't want any part of this.
I know what I want to do.
Oh, Rex.
All right, do it.
Okay, I would like to step into the room, and
Oh no,
yeah,
you're
so
you're
I would
really
like
gonna
to
do
step
this?
into the room and address the woman.
No, you noble
You're gonna
asshole.
How do you
undress
address her?
the woman?
Yes, I'm gonna undress the woman. Yep. No, I'm gonna address her.
All right, make a roll and tell me what you say and how you approach her, and roll a thing for it.
What should I? Oh yeah.
Charisma?
I guess persuasion is fine.
Persuasion would. Well, persuasion is if you're trying to convince her of something.
Okay, I want to be like my dear lady. Oh God, we're like.
As he's saying this
Oh,
speech, I'm slowly covering our mine and Shell's eyes with my
I didn't
hand.
said anything.
Okay, you rolled a 12, which is above average. So you walk up.
Okay.
You
I
give
want to
a.
address her,
what?
bow and address her like
This
you
is
know
about
with
to be
with
a bad thing.
In a royal way.
and stuff like yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like that. And
So you recognize the type of throne she's on. So you walk up in accordance with that country's procedures, and you give kind of a shitty bow, but it's still proper.
nurse, I swear to God.
Well, you're not as familiar with those customs, and you greet her. Pleased
Yeah,
to meet
that-
you. You give her your name as is custom, and you ask her for hers. That's what your 12 gets you.
Hey.
Yep, that works fine.
Taters,
She
what are
looks
you
at
doing
you.
up there?
My name is. She responds back to you. My name is Denise.
That's it.
That's all she says now. Everyone's going to get to act once, then you can either kill her or talk to her. That's up to you. I have provisions for both.
Of course you do. Do I have to be standing right where I'm standing, or can I stand back kind of where I was?
You can move away, but it would be rude to turn your back to her. You're aware
Okay,
this
okay.
is a royal.
So I meant to only like step up that far. Is moving up here part of what? what I
Yeah,
did?
there's the
Okay,
propositions from a throne when you bow. It's everything in accordance with you. You basically
Okay.
did what like a 16-year-old noble would do his first day out of training. It was right, but it was, it's okay. All right, who else wants to do something?
Well, Taters is up here.
Taters?
Taters up here. Taters?
Taters.
Taters, you want to do anything? If not, we can just wait.
Potaters.
Well, Necron, is he allowed to do anything?
If he wants.
All he's been doing is flagellating.
All right,
Necron,
he walks
it-
up and he's like, "Hello, good day to you," and whips himself in the back one more again.
And she says, "Hail Valorian," which is the name of your goddess.
Oh, very
Hail,
nice.
priest of Valorian.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Ah!
Yes, it
God.
hurts so bad. Your order believes that causing yourself and others pain is how you show love for the goddess.
There you go.
Some
So you're
mild
loving
pain moaning.
Yeah.
Some of them are. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing in the religion says you're not allowed to enjoy the pain. It just says you have to feel it.
Yeah, he likes it. He likes it good.
All right, so she's like, what exactly are you doing here in my dungeon?
Is she saying that to Necron Forge?
She's addressing everybody. She's just waving her hands. What are you doing in my dungeon?
I didn't hear that. Could you repeat that?
What are you doing in my dungeon?
That's why I'm in the back of the room.
And Necron Death Forge, she goes, "I'm flatulating my lady."
This is the right place to be if you wish to feel pain, dwarf.
Good to know.
Would you like to feel more pain?
I would like
Shall
to
I-
take a
standing
turn
next to me?
delivering pain if you could point me in the nearest
You're
pain
standing
delivery
next to me, or are
location.
you, in my arm still.
There's a whole bunch of people in this room you can cause pain to, little dwarf.
That
Okay,
is true.
This is getting a little. Let's get a little.
But how could I cause pain to everyone?
Fuck you guys. You guys are
You
fucking
could kill
assholes.
everybody you meet.
But that is not pain. That is
Look, I'm not here to
terminal.
teach you how to do your fucking job. I asked you why you're in my castle.
I said while I was in your castle, lady. I want
my
to
God, did someone-
flatulate.
Does someone other than this dwarf speak? She looks really frustrated.
My lady,
There's a sound from the side of the room that goes, "Can we kill them yet?"
Okay,
It's
okay.
another
I
woman's
would
voice.
I would like to address her, my lady. We only we don't mean to disturb you. We find ourselves trapped in this beautiful temple of yours.
Roll your wisdom.
Trying to make our way through. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Why
That's
does he
where,
have to roll wisdom?
because I'm deciding if he would figure out something appropriate to say. 16. Awesome. Yeah, if you convinced her you're just passing through, she probably wouldn't care. You have to
Okay.
convince her, though, so you still have to make
Okay,
a
so
persuasion.
do I need to?
Or you could try telling her it's a game, see how the AI reacts to that, but I don't suggest it.
So far from what she's seen, Grace doesn't think that's a very good idea. What she's seen, she doesn't really know what the fuck could go next, so she's just playing it safe. Anyway, you want me to roll persuasion?
Yes, please.
Cool.
All
So
right, so
we're only passing through. We don't mean to disturb you. We're only trying to make our way out of here, or to the end goal.
To the out of here.
she opens up a little thing in the armchair of her throne. Do you want to fight your way out or talk your way out?
Is that what she's saying, or is that what you're
Yeah,
asking?
she actually says that to you literally.
I'm viewing
would-
this, and I'm
I
just
would
whispering,
personally
please just talk her way out.
find
please.
much enjoyment of talking my way out. As much as I've enjoyed the pain, I would enjoy talking as well.
2 other Medusas come out from the north and south sides of the room, and they walk past you and open up the door on the north side of the room.
Oh, okay.
Thank
is that
you.
Is
I
that it?
say thank you.
Gandor, what's the
And I
normal end time for the
slowly-
game? Just so I want to make sure we time this good.
9:30.
Perfect. Okay. Do you guys go through the next door?
I would like to thank her for her generosity and walk out the door that was opened.
Oh,
I
it
guide.
knows. Everyone gets 500 gold for successfully convincing the Medusa to let you pass through.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
I'm gonna grumble about doing all the hard work,
900,
but
1000,
not really
You
say anything loud
definitely
enough.
910,
Doing all the hard work, but not really say anything loud enough for anyone to hear.
All right, so the next room, it opens up to a meadow, like it's outside. The grass is like super green, like the kind you only see on your neighbor's lawn. There's a stream not too far away with a little bridge crossing it. And on the other side of the stream, there's a house that looks like it's twice the size of what a normal house would be,
Okay.
Oh, that's quite large.
including the door and everything.
Necron has been flatulating down the hall. He's been flatulating on the wall. He's
Has
been
he been flatulating
flatulating
in a box?
Yes, and also, is there a fox?
On a fox.
There's always a
I've
fox.
been-
There's always a
Flatulating.
fox.
I've kind of been like
flagellating on
Necron
wary
seeks
of-
out the fox. Please tell me where Necron's
I-
fox is.
Well, the only notable
You ask
structure
it what
in
it
the
says?
area is the bridge across the stream, the giant and the double-sized house.
Okay.
Oh, is the bridge like is it like this direction?
It's a
Like
I drew the room like this because I couldn't really make a map for what I was doing here.
Okay.
It's literally just a meadow. You look behind you, and the door is suspended in air.
I'm just gonna.
And
Go
just before
Character
you
looks
ask,
behind her and sniffs and goes, "Magic door."
when you walk around to the other side of it, you
I
can
go,
see
"Yes,
through it like it's
magic door."
transparent.
And I'm kind of
Okay.
like, yeah, magic door. And then I kind of turn to Grace and go, how do we get out of this?
You look like you're in the clearing in the middle of a very thick forest. The sky is blue, it's dotted with clouds. There's ambient light, but the sun is behind a cloud. You can't tell which one. The air smells nice. You see squirrels and shit running up the trees in the distance and birds.
The shit's running
Fish
out.
are
Shit's
swimming
The
in the
running out.
squirrels are
stream.
just down there
There's shit with
at the
arms.
bottom.
If
It's
there's
watching.
squirrels, there's turd.
No, the turds are
And
running
it has
out the
arms
trees.
and
though.
legs.
Go on.
No, there's no running turds in this particular
Oh
room.
shit.
Okay, so I would like to turn to my party members and respond by saying, "How do we get out? We keep moving forward." And I say that with less contempt than normal because I'd rather not get stabbed and recognize that I might get stabbed.
A small dotted line moves from where you are across the bridge and to the house, and the house lights up.
Where is the house? Is it like
It's
to the right?
It's in front of
Is
you
it
and a little
up?
bit to the right.
Okay, so
The
like
stream is kind of at a diagonal to where you are. The stream moves from to your
it's kinda
right
over
and
there.
yeah, it's diagonally from like.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me get the.
Da da da. The
The stream
graph.
is here.
There's the graph.
I did it.
Oh, okay.
This is
The
the
profit and
stream.
loss statement.
There's a bridge going over it,
Swear to God.
and there's a house.
Okay.
This
And
big double-sized house.
that's just a large money bag. There's a profit and loss going up, and then we walk up. We walk up the
In
profit and loss,
capitalism.
right? It's the P&L. All right, like this.
Okay, I would like to walk across the bridge. towards
I
the
am
house.
I am crossing the profit and loss lines across the bridge as well, while
No stock market
flatulating.
jokes.
Is there-
Stocks and graphs are boring. They have no place in D&D.
Oh no, they're here. Oh,
There's no math in D&D.
the,
Oh, you poor
Oh.
child. It's all math.
the
I know, that was the joke.
I know. I just like ruining. Okay, so you come up to the
wait
house.
for
The door
everybody else,
creaks
and then I
open.
take shallow.
So I'm at the house.
Okay, what's it taste like?
The outside of the house tastes like stone and wood because that's what it's
It
mostly
tastes
made
like
out of.
lead paint.
All right,
Oh, it's the house-
Necron Deathforge has confirmed this is not a candy house. There is probably not a witch inside.
No, it is. It is a well-built house that you would see in a nice city. Only it's like bigger.
Nice.
Mm.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
it
I
even
would
has
like to-
shingled roofs. It's not thatched roofing. It's shingled. It's the good stuff.
I would like to knock on the door politely.
You knock on the door and it opens, and you hear a sound from far in the back go, "Come in!"
We're gonna get eaten by a wolf.
Are you throwing all of those? Oh my god! Are you throwing every fucking childhood book
Every
together?
cliche, yep.
Is that what
I
this?
No,
I thought we
this
were gonna
is-
get
Which
Medusa.
childhood
Okay.
book is the one where everyone gets tortured and dies?
Necron.
This is actually based
So-
on a real module. I've added this extra. The last 2 rooms I've modified because they were a little too serious and didn't match any part of our adventure at all.
The
The
last
trap
room.
Every room in here was a room and one of the best modules I've ever read. It's a variety of really good traps and rooms, and yeah, I wish I could take credit for that trap room. That fucking torture room is genius,
Yeah.
and I would love to take credit for it, but I
You
can't.
flagellating yourself?
Yeah, Necron is flatulating all the fuck over.
Oh, dude, you have to. All this pretty shit. It's so enjoyable. You really have to kind of ruin the experience for yourself.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
I was gonna say was that last room with that lady. I swear to God, I thought we were gonna get Medusa and turn to stone, and I was so afraid of that shit.
There were things. If you had just charged into the room and charged at her, the other 2 Medusas that were hiding would have stone beamed you from behind. You would have had to dodge it. No, the
I
Medusa
thought you had
fight.
to look into their eyes to turn to stone.
No, not here.
Medusa's work. Okay, cool.
All right.
It's a stone beam.
Why do you think I play charisma character? Because you fight good
Anyway,
and you talk good.
All around the place, there are these bigger tables with strange little inventions on it, like things you would see in a gnome's workshop. But in other places, there's like a pair of glasses on a pedestal and mundane items, almost like you would think of a Muggle workshop from a wizard's house. And the more mundane and plain and boring the item is, the more elaborate the case around it.
I want to walk towards where I heard the voice come from and be like, Miss,
from behind, you see a scaled long nose peek around the corner as a dragon's head turns around. Little tiny speck sitting on the tip of his nose. He is slightly bigger than a horse.
Oh, can I talk to him?
Like a giant Clydesdale horse? He's a little bigger than that, and he fits in this house perfectly. But to you, the house is fucking huge.
Can I talk to him?
Oh yeah, he adjusts his glasses. He goes, "Oh, hello, visitors. Come in. Are you? Oh my God, are you humans? I don't know if you can tell from my house, but I love humans."
My character's starting to get over her trauma by the sight of a talking dragon, and she goes, "I'm an orc."
Anybody that has the ability to can make a knowledge arcana, knowledge history, knowledge lore, any type of dragon knowledge check they want.
Knowledge.
I have
Would
done
that be
Arcana,
history?
and I have gotten a 5.
These checks are just the worst for me. God.
You're a 9. Dragons are weird. With a -2, you think that might be a silver dragon, and its favorite food might be beets, but you really don't care.
My character definitely doesn't care.
All right, and I got a 5. I got a 5. What does Necron Deathforge, who flatulates amongst the living, think of this situation?
It's bigger than you.
I understand this thought, and I contemplate it while suffering more because of my enjoyment of this cerebral experience.
Broa, was that like a female voice? I'm assuming.
No, you couldn't tell. I was just trying to do a... like here's when you're like, "Oh, come in!" Like he was doing it intentionally. No, you're pretty sure the voice is male. It's a little gruff, but it kind of sounds a little nerdy.
Okay, so I want to be like, hello, sir. We didn't mean to barge in. We were just strolling through and noticed what a wonderful house you have.
It picks you up. "Oh, aren't you just adorable? Could I keep you as a pet? Please?
I would rather you didn't, but
I'll feed you and provide you with females. Something else.
I am a female.
Oh, okay. Males.
The dragon has failed his role.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, it actually is funny. It actually is funny that the dragon wouldn't know what gender you are.
Yeah.
Dragons tell. So, like, out of game, dragons, their genders make things different, like on their ridges and their faces, so they could just look each other and know by look and smell.
You got face tits.
Kind of, yeah, but with
That
people,
makes
it's like, I don't
sense.
know, you don't have any ridges. How
Okay.
fucking gender are you?
So
Oh.
I'd like to respond, be like, I would rather not, but I have this instead, and hold out the gem that I grabbed.
Ugh. Yes. Very shiny. Nice. It puts you
He
down and
doesn't-
looks bored.
He doesn't like
What?
things
You
like
said it was a
that.
normal gem. It wasn't magical.
I just want people things. What do people do with day-to-day things? Does anybody have, what do they call it? A cooking pot. Yes, a cooking pot.
I
Can I give her my bath? Can I give him
I
my
have
bath water for him to
traveler's
drink?
clothes.
Traveler's clothes. He holds out his hand. Let me see. He looks
Okay.
super excited.
I I set Shell down and be like, just stay right
Jesus,
here.
fuck.
It'll be okay.
Sorry.
And
She
I pull
disobeys
out-
and follows you because she's interested in the dragon.
Okay. And then
All right,
I
you give
I
him the
pull out-
clothing?
yes, I give him the clothing.
He goes, Ken, Barbie, come here. And these
My
two
God.
somewhat attractive man and a woman come out of a small room you hadn't noticed before from a normal sized door. And he goes, guys, when do you put these on? And the male starts to undress and change in front of you into the traveler's clothes.
They're female traveler's clothes. But okay.
That's not him.
You know, you say
Fine.
that, and he looks at them, and he shrugs, and he takes them off, and he hands them to the woman, and he puts back on his old clothes, and then she changes into them. She holds out her
Why
arm.
can't they both wear the dress?
Are we just
Well,
watching
I'm
them
a
change?
dwarf.
And
We
the
have
dragon
a
goes,
dwarf, so they're gonna be a
"Dance."
little.
Dance with her while
Dance?
you're wearing the costume. Go on. He's like, hold on, I'm playing
Oh,
with my
God.
dolls. And the dragon's
Say
just
Kevin.
looking. He's looking at them, shaking his arms back and forth like a happy schoolgirl watching the little people who are your size, like they're
What?
regular people, dance
Yeah.
in the new
Ken and
clothing.
Barbie dolls? Is that what their names are? Ken
He
and Barbie?
named them Ken and Barbie. You're not sure which is which because he called
That's
them at the same
fucking
time.
great.
I
Greatest thing I've heard
so
all
should
night.
I remove it? I was like, oh, okay, cool. What do I do?
Bring the
Like, do I remove-
Joeys out! And three guys wearing green clothing run out and start dancing with Ken and Barbie. Oh God!
I'm
You
so
guys sure
fucking
you want to
confused.
join my collection?
Yeah, we're pretty sure we don't want to join your
I don't have
collection.
any orcs yet.
Can I be with the
I
dragon?
don't have any orcs.
You want to
no-
stay with me?
But what about? Oh God, this is gonna suck. But what about your cat? We still have to find it.
The dragon snaps its fingers, and like 20 cats appear in the room.
My character is getting over her trauma very quickly. She
The
goes,
cats are-
kitties! And then she looks at his hand and goes, you have the magic snaps?
Leave quickly. We can leave the girl here.
Well, I mean, I just
No, we
teleported a bunch of cats here. But
Guys,
it's
it's
a
a
special
magic
breed of
dragon
cat.
and he can make the kitties appear
Its name
and-
Puff.
and he has all
Please
this
tell me
stuff.
it's Puff the Magic Dragon.
If you guys could trade me something really cool, I have this special cat. It always he holds out a little kitten. It never grows up and it doesn't poop.
Oh, fuck.
Is 22
Is it
enough
undead?
for Meredith to convince me not to be with this? Do I have to
You
roll
can
something?
convince. You could just decide not to. You don't have to fall prey to it. The dragon just keeps asking you for money and things.
Here.
Trying to
So,
sell you a car. basically.
So if you're
Necron
not aware,
Deathforge.
to wrap things up here, because we're getting near the clothing time too.
Yeah.
They're
Big
just
time.
the dragon it offers you a job. It's all those people are just they're just actors the dragon hires because it likes playing with people.
So-
Bronze dragons are like nerds for humans. That's like a thing from D&D.
My character is an orc.
All right,
Is
so
he also nerd
Necron,
orc?
Doesn't matter,
Necron
you're
battle,
immortal.
Necron Deathforge wants to offer his tinkerer's tools. What does the
Ooh,
dragon think
that's a
of
smart idea.
the large bag of tinkerer's tools?
It says, "Oh, this is awesome," and he opens up like a little glass pane and puts them in like a display and lays them all flat down in a way that they will never be used again. Closes them in the display and hangs it on a wall.
Okay.
That's a decent.
And
Can I
then
take a
Necron
note out of?
flatulates himself and says, "Not a problem." Oh!
Like this character, it's very funny.
He gives you as a reward for giving him something. He hands you a magical flagellator that deals extra pain and rewards your god with extra faith.
But what about me? I gave him clothes.
Can I
don't
taking
worry.
a note of
Okay.
Gron's book, I open my bag and hand and offer the dragon a very nice and expensive looking set of rule books and pens and paper and dice of a tabletop game of a Dragons and
The
Dungeons
dragon
variety.
is not interested.
All right.
What?
The here's the magical whip of flagellation +1 has been added to inventory. How heavy
Sitting
would
over
that
here
be?
frustrated.
Who was the other person that gave the dragon something?
I gave him clothes.
What's
Meredith.
your class again? keep
Paladin.
Okay. You can have. He will trade you for the mundane clothes a +1 of the current type of armor that you're wearing now.
How do I get that?
It should be in the. I think it's in the Dungeon Master. I don't know how to add items, but what do you have? Breastplate as a paladin?
I have plate.
So it'd be +1 plate mail. A +1 to AC. You get an addition. I gotta look up how armor works. That's the problem. Is I'm gonna suck at giving out rewards. 'Cause I don't know how gear works as well in 5th edition.
Actually, by us doing it this way, I'm actually going through and adding it. So
everyone that gave the dragon a mundane item gets a reward.
Gave the
Do I go to?
I'm just okay. So Grace is not very
Here's how it's gonna
visibly
transform
outraged
your-
at the dragon has shown me.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
By not wanting my nothing because Grace isn't stupid.
You can make another check. You could try that, or you can ask the dragon how old it is. I mean, if you're curious.
That sounds like you're giving me a setup on how to get my ass kicked.
I wanted you guys to know this. I'll just tell you out of game. This is an elder
There we
dragon.
go. Got it.
Okay.
This was the friendly outcome, and out of game it means I made the friendly monster that you could find in the dungeon so powerful that if you attacked it, it would wipe the party.
My character says, "How do I get a magic-y thing?"
There were a couple things in this dungeon that could only be solved socially, and a couple that could only be solved by killing them.
And say, do you have anything that you would like to give away?
She reaches into her bag and pulls out a tinder box and says, "I have this box, and my human grandma uses it, and it's how we make fire."
The dragon just sighs and shakes its head. Wait a minute.
Oh no!
It magical fire or just like stupid mortal fire?
I don't know.
I mean, science is magic.
He holds out his hand.
She hands you the box.
It's a tinder box?
It's a tinder box.
This is how you make fire?
Yeah.
He packs it up in a little case and hangs it up on the wall. Thank you. What's your class?
So
Can I have a magic-y thing?
Is Taters here? I think Taters would offer 17 human fingers.
The
Sounds
dragon
very much
is
like what Tater
very
offered.
put off by the human fingers.
Oh wait, can you trade it for the
Okay.
type of guides that never
No,
ages?
the bronze dragon, it likes people.
Yeah,
Those people aren't its prisoners; they're its employees.
I offer the
He's
dragon
like,
some
my bad.
leather armor.
It is not interested. It has to be mundane.
What? Anything?
The more useless the item, the more the dragon wants it. You have to understand. If you
Oh
had a
my
fidget
God.
spinner, it would give you its tail, but those don't
Can I
exist.
trade
so don't
it?
try.
Bagpipes.
Those are
No,
useful,
bagpipes
though.
serve too much of a purpose. They make music.
Oh. Okay. Shell wanted.
However, a flute it might like. If it was a shiny instrument, it might be interested.
Shell wanted to get one of that cat that doesn't poop.
It will gladly give her the cat.
My character is very happy and starts playing with the cat.
The cat is a kitchen. It is always a kitten. It requires no upkeep. It doesn't age or defecate.
It's a magical kitten.
So to the dragon, I'm gonna be like, so you want these peasant items, but you don't want any of the wonderful and well-made items that I carry? What do you want? And I take my bag and open it and just point it in the dragon's direction.
It takes the bag and dumps out all of the contents onto the floor and hangs the bag up on the wall. And then it hands you, it hands you a magical backpack. Does Fifth Edition have Hewitt's Handy Haversack?
At least
Pretty sure they made it
there's
over.
that.
The what a who?
Hewitt's Handy Haversack. It's a backpack that has little miniature bags of holding on it. It was a common standard item in 3rd edition.
Okay.
What's it called?
He traded you a normal backpack and in return gave you a bag of holding.
Yeah, they have the bag of holding.
All right, do the bag of holding. Do the big one because it's going to be for all of his gear.
All right, let's
Holy,
go.
he has a lot
And the
of
way I
gear.
was going to work it
Oh, are
is
you
people
adding
could-
it, Candy?
But
I wanted
you
people
can-
to take
you can
all the
find
gold
it.
that they
That's
had.
fine, but I was just trying to see if I could find it too.
Okay.
Look-
Um,
All the gold that you got this mission. Look through the player's handbook at gear. You still have to verify with Gandora for his side of the game, but buy an item with the money you won in this dungeon. Like something cool, a really good sword, a piece of armor, something better than the nice crap
like a
you
normal
got.
item or
Yeah, and the reason I'm giving everyone all this +1 stuff is by 5th level, most people have 1 or 2 +1 items. And you guys really haven't had a chance to shop, so it's kind of fair that you get all this. And now with the gold that you won, you can buy an additional item. Because at your level, a cool item is going to cost between 1 to 5,000 gold.
All right, fair enough.
And I know I'm just saying gold. I don't remember what the other currency is, and it confuses me.
Yeah. No worries.
GP.
Nameless! Subscribe! Aaron Fox, he gave you a sub!
Did we get 1,000 gold in this
thanks,
dungeon? I
man.
thought we only got like 700.
Nameless,
I was
thank you
getting
so much
so
for giving that
frustrated.
sub!
He gave us another 500 after the Medusa.
How much gold should this dungeon should I have from this dungeon total?
That's awesome.
You
800?
have 1300.
Everybody got 1,300 except oh my god, I'm so bad at thinking of people. Who got the gem? Was that Grace? Whoever got
I
the
got
gem.
the gem.
yeah,
I
that
have
was
the
Grace
gem.
got
I
the
got
gem.
the gem.
Also, for beating the Medusas, everyone got that 3. Yeah, you got that additional. The dragon interaction. For encountering an epic level creature and not dying, you also get an additional 1,000 experience.
Oh.
So what does that
Thanks, Nameless.
mean?
So-
Like what?
You're 1,000 XP closer to your next level. What is the XP
How
for
do-
level 6?
How do
It
we
used to
add
be
that?
6,000 XP to get from 5 to 6. Is that still what it is?
5 to
Yeah.
6. I would just look at the charts. I would just look up the
So the
level.
way it's
the
a number, whatever the level is, that's how many thousand XP you need to get from
How do
that.
to the next one.
Hmm.
Okay,
Like
so
to
I
get
just
from
typed in
5 to
1,000
6.
XP.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the bag that I got, do I just add a bag of holding to my stuff
Yeah,
and remove my
a large-
backpack?
Yeah.
A large bag of holding.
How do I?
If you could find the haversack in there, you can have that instead, but I don't know if they moved that item over.
I
It
don't
was-
see large bag of holding. All I see is bag of holding.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
just bag of holding.
Then just take the bag of holding.
What's up, Rex?
How do I add 1,000 XP?
I think Gandora has to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
I wrote down 1,000 XP.
Also,
on
it's
my
supposed to be
thing.
200 more XP for every room completed. And you completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. And I'm going to say 7 because you did not stay in the overthinking room for more than 10 minutes. And that's, for anyone wondering, that was all it was. It was just the word overthinking written on a wall in big red letters.
Okay, so
The beholder would have netted
2,400 total.
Yeah, 2,400.
so
And I
2,400.
was wondering, the other 2 rooms you missed was a broom closet with a hidden door and the beholder fight that you skipped, which would have netted you like some pretty sweet gear. But you actually might have all wiped in that fight, so maybe it's good you skipped it. If you had come in from the
I don't
front
know.
door, it would have gotten the attack of opportunity, and then you probably definitely would have died.
I
That's
don't
why
know
you
a
all
lot of
left your
monsters,
eyes.
but I know what a beholder looks like. And it was either a beholder
That's right.
or a beach ball with string tape.
No, he's a beholder. And for anyone that doesn't know, if a beholder looks at you with its big eye, magic will not work while it's looking at you, no matter what. There's no escape from its zone of negative magic.
Well, that's
About
why
magic
I
weapons.
just smash it in the face.
Well, that is definitely yes. The way you kill the beholder is you run up to it and hope none of its 8 eye stalks cast a death ray on you, and then you hit it.
Well, I mean, I
That's
have a
something I'm
natural
happy I
plus
don't have.
1.
So
Oh,
we talked to the
Um,
dragon. Is there like a
Everything
that we have to
the-
take, or
the dragon thanks you, and everything fizzles, and you're in a white room again.
Wait, I want to do
Hey.
something first. I rolled the dice and everything.
What'd you do? Oh no, I'm sorry. Go for it. What'd you do?
My character, realizing how the dragon works, takes the rope out of her bag, offers it to the dragon, and says, "Can I has a dragon?"
It gives you a small clockwork dragon.
Clockwork dragon?
Oh, that's so cool.
It works. It's a little pet that runs around your feet and does things, and has little clockwork ears in it. The colors are red, bronze, gold, and blue.
Is it alive or is it a machine? Or is it both?
It moves of its own accord.
If I
That
give
does
it
not
a
answer my
staff, can I
question.
have a dragon too?
You're not. It acts like a little cat, but it looks like a clockwork dragon, about the size of a kitten.
My
it
character's
was weird.
pleased. But I, as the player, am confused on if it is alive or not.
It is. It is not. It's clockwork. It's magically animated. Clockwork animation works kind of like a golem. It exists, act like a small cute
It's
animal.
magical.
It's
And it's
a
magical.
machine.
It would
looks
sell
and
for
acts like a dragon.
and it would sell for about 1,000 gold.
Okay, I'll accept that.
If you would have to sell it, and you would have to convince them because that's full price. So a shopkeeper would maybe give you 500 to 800 based on your roll.
Okay.
But you could just keep it because it's really cool.
All right, so
Yeah, my character probably
everyone was
dog.
awarded their experience.
Oh, cool.
And this
Yeah.
ends our one-off session. Thank you so much for playing. We'll keep going on next week in space with Gandora hosting again. I have more of these that I can run if we ever want to take a sidestep and do them again.
Yeah, this was really fun.
How much did we get GP for this, or was it just experience?
Yeah, you got like 2,300 gold.
So 20, we got another 1,000?
No, the gold you got from completing the dungeon you got before, plus the expensive items the dragon gave you. But the gold that you got, you're using that gold to purchase an item.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're not, remember, the universe works on a different currency. So you're going to look through the Dungeon Master's Guide, the
I'll be
Player's
back in a minute,
Handbook,
guys.
all of the equipment that's available in Fantasy Grounds, and pick something and spend all that gold buying yourself better gear.
Okay, because I'm gonna be left
Alright.
with only 10 GP again.
So
'cause
guys,
that's
I'm
what I
gonna
got.
I'm gonna start rolling the credits for the stream
No, you don't need travel gold. Don't worry about it. You have gear. You don't need gold.
tonight.
So do we?
Thank you for the subscription, Eric the Fox, and thank you for gifting that nameless. Much
Thanks,
appreciated.
Nameless. I appreciate the feedback. You should join us next time.
Let's see here. But yeah, no, you saw he gifted you a subscription to the channel, right?
I did. I thanked him in chat and verbally. I'm very appreciative. Thank you again, dude.
Let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and raid
Which
Ravier.
handbook do we go to? The magic items?
Anything
Or-
you want. You have to have enough money for it, and Gandora has to be okay with it. Those are the only rules.
What manual do I look into?
Any of them.
All right, guys.
Oh,
I had a
like you
great
don't know
time
which
with
one
you
to.
tonight.
The
If you haven't
Dungeon
followed
Master's
already,
Guide
haven't
will have
subscribed,
items.
don't
The
forget
Player's
to.
Handbook will have items.
And I
And
will see
if there's a
you.
book that's called a
next
Magical
time.
Guide, it probably
Let's
has
go
items.
raid Ravier.
Dungeons
could-
player. Because
but I
I've already.
think- Oh, you know what? In Fantasy Grounds, you could just go to the equipment screen. Hold on, I know where